appreciate it. Oh, look, Sean, thank you. Mikey, thank you several days ago. Shit.
You know I always pay attention because I forget.
Jesus Christ. You didn't have to send me $2,000, so I appreciate it, though. You make the others look bad. Alright, guys. Quick recap. We are at Layuba, the Sutaki village, just outside of the crystal ice throne of the Nexus, and your tribe's primordial flame. A gift by Saren Ray to fight the harsh winters as well as potentially battle any dangers that would befall her worshippers. Taken long ago, and now you found out that it was given to the dragon by this Matuak person, or maybe taken. It's hard to tell because the last vision was really hard to tell. But you chose to sneak into the village this time, as the last time turned out very badly and actually ended up being the death of a beloved character that someone didn't want to let go of yet. So we snuck in, we got into a tavern. Child antics led to a combat in front of everyone. You made several large splashes at this point. There's no way that stealth is ever going to be a possibility. This guy led you through the swamps, saying he's part of the Bloody Owls, and he knows of your tribe because of Iokio, who you had met in the Calamity Caves a long time ago. But following him through the swamps, trying to be quick but also silent, are clad in armor, thinking it was clever to be in heavy armor moving through a swamp on a stealth mission. Critically failed twice, so it wouldn't matter if they were in the armor or not. To a fight with just a necromancer and a rhino. Very precarious situation because you're already pseudo-hurt from the last encounter, and it led to their death. It'll leave the body behind because you made enough of a noise already that people were looking for you and were coming this way. He led you further away into this building to a door, behind a secret door. The door itself is just nothing special, just wooden door with several divots in it with a couple of glass beads, and he shows you the order in which you must put them in. It opened a doorway into like a misty door, kind of like Dark Souls, and ushered you inside. And that's where we ended it, as you guys walked through that membrane into what was beyond. So, he told you that this was a base, the Bloody Owl's extra-dimensional base. If you were to use any other part of the beads, or just open it without actually doing anything with the beads on the outside, it opens to just a supply closet, which is how it is. But as you enter through the mist and your eyes finally catch light of what's happening beyond, it's like a scene from a dream. A series of impossibly tall mountain peaks jut out of a vast ocean of darkness, and the heavens are filled with all the stars of a night sky. No light pollution whatsoever. Bridges made of solid stardust span the mountaintops, which surround a central mountain with a large circular plateau. The smaller mountain peaks are supplied with tools for work or pallets for sleeping. And your escort tells you, Mr. I forgot his name, Sadak. Was that his name?
Yep.
Where did he go? Wasn't he out here with you?
Zadak.
Oh, I made Udyr very big.
What?
I thought he was out here on this map with you. Oh well. Zadak, I think was his name. He tells you as you all see this and take in the sights. The plateau is designed for meetings and features a campfire that can shrink or grow in scale according to the speaker's whim. And he notes as he continues leading you further into this base. Just ahead of your group, the familiar Iokio is waiting on the nearest mountaintop to welcome you. And he sees you all with a big smile. I still have his old handout in case you guys forgot. Let me see if I can find it again. Yeah, this guy. Very beginning.
Oh,
I've
never
never seen this man.
great.
Echo. Oh, yeah, he has.
Oh, wait. A-OK. A-OK.
A-okay.
Hey, okay.
Why would you
Well,
say the
he's
first
okay,
O but not the
he's
second O?
Because A-OK sounds cute for his name.
It's Ayoko.
I think
Eh.
the last C would be silent, if anything.
A-okay.
Or all the E's are silent, just Oko, and they wanted to be fancy with the E's.
Oko.
Or how about all the vowels are silent, so it's just K?
This was the man that
Okay.
well, obviously, Bareth, you were probably still training, but had heard about, was the first of the hunters that was met in the caves that led you to the other hunters, and then they said that they were there for the reward, which is the child. Upon saving the child, he and another person left to go and tell all the Sutaki about you, and asked for you to help protect this reward, and you agreed. That was a while back. He sees you with a big smile, and he goes, and he looks specifically at Udir and Monstro, and he says this, Broken Tusk, you will finally made it. Please, settle in and rest. The others have yet to arrive. And he looks around. Where is the Lady Barata and Mr. Darius and the wolf?
They unfortunately could not make it. There have been many trials after we have met, some of which have led to their demise.
You did not take the secret tunnel that led straight to here?
The secret tunnel?
From the caves, yes. A tunnel that spans the entire valley. I kid. I tried to make light of death, as death happens everywhere, especially above the brought back. And
Well,
it's very terrifying.
Not funny.
He tried. That is all that matters.
So he tells you to come in, settle in, and rest. The others haven't made it yet. Your escort quickly peels off to meet with one of the other people who are already here. Yokio speaks as this happens. In total, 6 of us are here, he says, as he hops off of a little stool to kind of approach your party. And myself, your escort Sadak, Unak, who left with me from the Calamity Caves, that was the other hunter, our astronomer and one of my partners, Lessa, and the 2 young children of me, Lessa, and Dodani. Apparently he has, based on what I read here, he has 2 partners and 2 kids. Tela and Awa. Oh yeah.
Good for him, I think.
Living the dream.
Yep.
You see Zadok and Onak shake each other's hands and then begin to spar with one another with smiles on their face. It's just like immediately get into like a wrestling match. They do this often. They've been friends since childhood. And they welcome any contenders if you wish to join them, he says, but motioning you towards a sitting area nearby to come and have a seat with him.
No, we're kind of busy trying to kill dragon. So, no fun time now.
You cannot kill the dragon at this exact moment. So why not wait until we can?
It is true, Mushroom.
Well, we'd certainly like to.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what to say, because on one hand,
We still need plan.
we're busy, but on the other hand, how do I explain to someone who honestly does only kill people and apparently seems not to think for some reason?
Your good as guess as good as mine.
We have time to talk. Please come and sit with me.
I sit.
He turns a hand out to shake yours. Iokio, we have not met. I recognize your face amongst the others.
Yes, I'm Bareth.
Well met, Bareth.
I don't talk much.
Tell me more about that. I am so interested.
He shrugs.
Would you explain to me in great detail what you did with your shoulders there?
Help me.
Me, Munster.
He's met you before.
Oh.
You've met him before.
So this
You saved him in the cave.
So this is Bareth. He was not with us during our first arrival because of a severe injury that crippled him. But he is back with us. He is one of our many great scouts.
And we had another person, old man, very good at taking hits. All-star.
But not too good.
He passed away on first mission. But he did buy us
Very
time.
unlucky.
Very.
Was it in this area?
Recently, yes.
It's an awful welcome for an old man. At Obviously died in battle and out in some swamp weather, right?
Yes.
No, it's swamp water, but he's with his daughter now.
His daughter also died in swamp water.
Basically,
Well, it still died in battle with
from what I
honor.
heard.
Yes, it was a very hard time for us all.
So we do need another person. Do you have any volunteers that are strong enough to fight the Nexus?
Several people of our order will be coming later. You could ask them of yourself, but these, and he notions to his two children, his partner, the two men, they are of a smaller contingent. He does point at his partner, he mentioned, the Lisa. You can see there's the woman on another mountaintop nearby. And she is at a table. She's at work at a table. Lessa is charting stars on some treated hide. If you wish to aid her to learn more, if that's something that you are interested in, star charts and that like, she would appreciate any help in her endeavors and may know of someone that might be able to help you. And lastly, he motions to his kids. Dawdling on a cliffside, they're clearly bored. These twins, a boy and a girl. Well, I'd say twins. They could be twins, but you could tell they definitely have fat. One's kind of like obviously like an ash blonde color hair. The other one's black, but they definitely have like the same like eyes, same eyebrows. So likely two different women, kind of partners, like what he had mentioned. But they look clearly bored. It goes, if you are likewise bored, or any motions to you, monster looking clearly young, would like to have some fun. I would ask that you tire the children out, play some rowdy game or the such. The reason why I bring these up is we have some time before the others get here, and discuss what is going to happen next.
Ty, let me take a look at those star charts.
Same
Yes,
here.
I will come with you for the star charts. Monstro, you go and have fun with the children.
Yeah,
They're children. They don't fight. Me more responsible. Me go look at star charts with you.
Listen, this is a very particular thing we're doing, and honestly, I do not think that is a very encouraged action for you to participate.
How so?
you can't argue with a star chart, but you can argue with children. So
He mentioned before you guys leave off and stuff, because he mentions that he begins to pour from a really nice looking like water skim several cups of water for anyone who wants some, and offers them for those who wants to take them. As you have heard, I'm sure, that we are members of the Bloody Owls. The Blood Owls. I say bloody, but it's not. It's Blood Owls, sorry. We are a burgeoning rebel group that plan to overthrow Ashenswell and escape Lost Mammoth Valley. Many Sutaki consider rebellion, changes in leadership, and great calamities as part of the natural cycle of life. But Ashenswell and their nexus forbid any sort of change. A rebellion is the death of a previous reign, and the birth of another. And we seek not rebellion, but our people's ability to be reborn. Or should I say birthed again? What sounds better? We're still trying to work on our slogan.
I love reborn.
Reborn? I like that too. But the ladies like birthed again. Tangar and Vendara are the deific patrons of our blood owls. Tangar as the god of watchfulness and protection, in notions to an eye on that signet that you see several times. And Vendara as the goddess of life cycles, birth, death, and blood. At present, the Blood Owls include 13 influential members. Your party's aid to gain the supports of the other Sutaki, both to legitimize the Blood Owls. They're reborn, so not rebirth. Reborn. Sounds better, but rebirth sounds... You're sure reborn works in this phrase? Our rebirth or our reborn?
I think we should be flexible in our language choices.
English is not our strong suit right now.
Translations between Sutaki and Halit is hard to manage. We want to make sure that we do not missay a word and offend anyone from your tribe. But we want to legitimize our narrative and to ensure the success of a coup against Ashenswell. Our leadership consists of myself, Lisa, Dodani, my other partner, Soul Singer Kutasi, Jakowa, Iluin, Hafat, Lahi, Saswi, Zadok, and emotions of Zadok, Otahak, Onak, and Leilani. I think I said that right.
Leilani, yep.
There's a lot of us in this tribe with lots of very difficult to pronounce names. So you could just say person 1, person 2. It's really
Oh, they won't be insulted by that?
No, that's me realizing that these names are freaking ridiculous, and they made it even harder for me who, English is not my first language, if anybody wasn't aware.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my first language was bad English.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, you like that dad joke? Bad English. I'm going to put these in the chat. Anyone taking notes, which I'm pretty sure 0 of you guys are.
Yep, this is not Strength of Thousands. We're not taking notes.
You were taking notes in Strength of 1,000?
I did for like one
Oh,
question.
you should be. Oh my god. What? This is school. You literally should be taking notes.
Mikey knows what's going to happen.
Oh, that's a lot of names.
Yep. Dodani.
Those are all the leaders. Those are influential members.
Okay, and do we know exactly what their role in, the hierarchy is, or they just are leaders?
Kutasi is a soul singer from the looks of it.
Yep.
Kind
of like you guys have soul singers.
I think.
He looks to you all as you have, he goes through over these names, and a lot of names just go over it. You've met Iokio. You see Lessa. She's here currently. You've also met Zadok. He transported you here. You see Unok out there. Yeah, I don't see the other ones. He did mention that not everyone's here. By the end of this day, the rest of the blood owls should arrive to meet you, or at least those who can make it. I would hope that you would choose to meet with them in return, so that they can state their wishes with you, and at that point decide of. God, I hate when I do that. An of and an if in one sentence changes what it says. Decide if you can or even will help us. I know that our goals align.
Mm-hmm.
And through a common enemy, we can become allies or even more by your words. But you cannot just rush in. I have gotten reports already. Knew that you were coming because you decided to charge the front gate, as it were, and lost one of yours. Was that Barata then?
Unfortunately, no, it was her daughter.
No, it was all of us.
No, it was just...
You attacked too.
I attacked after you started attacking because we...
That's a yes.
Their body is now among the armies that defend Ashenswell.
That's awesome.
Hey, so Barada, go ahead. Yeah, Barada, go ahead and introduce yourself as a zombie Barada now.
All right, Barada rancid milk now.
Yeah.
Rancid milk.
Barada gets a hero point. He finishes his cup of water and stands. As I mentioned, rest and settle. Eat with the others here if you wish. Tend to any wounds. We will gather everyone up when it is time. And he gives you a very formal bow before he walks towards the central area, and you can see he's starting to do some preparations. As he does, also, if you have any questions for me about the Blood Owls, I would also humor a conversation as I prepare the bonfire.
Yes. Me have question.
He turns to you and looks with a smile.
First question. So...
Oh, it's a series. He takes a seat. I didn't realize it was going to be more than one.
So you're not part of the Nexus, right?
Lots of us are. We choose to worship because if not, then it leads to death.
Mm-hmm. So how'll she take over you guys?
Well, the way that it works is you pull the weak in any society. Why are your mammoths and your following not the leaders? Why do you ride them like they're your pets? Because your power subjugates them.
No, we are equal. We form a tribe. We are friends.
So your mammoths, your mounts, make rules for how the tribe moves. They make rules.
No, we
You
guide
and,
them to safety and we feed them. We help them, they help us.
help one another is one thing, but you still exert your power over them. That's why you mount them and the like. It's a bit different in our situation. Not to offend anyone, but when you live in an area where you cannot escape, the Nexus blocks anyone from escaping this valley. If you refuse to worship, the Nexus kills. So it's life or death. What would you choose in this situation?
Not to live in slavery.
So you would die. Choose death. And a lot of people have. At some point, so much death leads to no answer. You
There's
worship
always a third
behind
option. Fight back.
against that sort of power, without any sort of aid, when your numbers account for nothing against their armies. When your numbers become their numbers as well. Your friend Barata is now part of their army.
Not true.
Oh, very true.
We bury her back at Tower. No necromancers. She's safe.
Which tower?
She points to the west.
The Ashen Tower.
Yes.
And your tribe is still there? Protecting the grave?
No, they moved up. Burning Mammoths are coming to the tower now.
That's where you see the torches in the distance. This must be the tribe that you mentioned chased you through the pass behind. During the avalanche.
Yes.
I hate to say that Ashenswell's necromancers are everywhere. Most of these areas are several miles wide. But anything that you have left behind, any dead, become part of their army. Especially if you buried it. It is very easy for the necromantic energies of this land to resurrect those who are buried in its soil.
Damn. If only we had a tradition of burning our bodies.
Well, we see no necromancer that way, so I'm positive she's
Not
fine.
just necromancers. If you were a necromancer and you had a tower and you cast spells all day in that tower, the land becomes suffused with necromantic energies. Even the dead around the lair itself will resurrect without any spells cast. You mentioned you buried the bodies outside of the necromancer tower, and you think that she will not be resurrected.
See. No
Well,
necromancer.
The necromancer energy, the spells that linger. It always
She
happens.
shakes her head in
Anytime-
denial. Fine.
By the way,
Mm-hmm. When will people get here?
he does a circle with his hands in the air 3 times, and by the third pass, a clock shows up. And he says a couple of words in Sutaki that you don't speak. And you see, like a clock, the hands start moving. But only to those who know what a clock is. Everyone else looks like a sundial, which is very popular. They will begin to arrive within 5 hours. They have much to travel. They are not all from Layuba.
Well, we need to rest. We just came out of a fight.
I just told you to rest and tend to your wounds.
Yes.
Alright, while Monster has that conversation,
Alright. So you have 3 activities you guys can take part of during these 5 hours. If you want to. You can go spar with Zadok and his friend. You can go and aid Lessa. Or you can play with the kids. And you want to go do the Star Church. You and Udir both?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To aid Lessa with her work is going to be a check, and it takes about 2 hours to help her chart these on these animal hides. It also involves ensuring that they're not too dry, but also not too wet, to make sure that any sort of lye which is what they use to treat hides so that they don't rot his body when you drug it through the swamp,
Good
and
times.
salts and stuff like that. When she sees you, she smiles very politely, and she begins to sign to you. And no one here has sign language, do they?
No.
She there's a bit of a sigh. She nods and then pushes to the work, and without any sort of guidance, because she doesn't speak. I would need you guys to roll a nature or astronomy lore check.
No problem.
You both get a check here, though, because you guys are both doing this activity, but it is taking 2 hours of your time.
2 hours.
All I got is demon lore.
Oh, we have nature? Nice check, Barrett.
I'll give a nature a shot. Hey, that's actually pretty good.
As you're trying your best, and you make a couple of mistakes, and she occasionally has to go back and either try to find a way to fix it, because when you're inking leather, when you make a mistake, it's permanent. You can't really fix it. That's why she has you start in the corner. That way, it's a lot bit easier to work. But you don't feel like you provided much help, Udir, but you were there, and it was nice. Again, signing, she can't really speak to you. Occasionally, Iyoko will show up and kind of translate. She says, "Thank you for your support." And then, in your situation, Udir, she feels like this is something that you need more practice on. Something like that. He would translate the signs for you. But with a 24, that's a success. And that earns your party one reputation point.
I do what I can.
Perfect.
For the clan.
Let's see here. One from Ressa. Assistance. And save. During those 2 hours, what is Monster doing?
Play with the kids.
You gonna go play with the kids?
No. I was saying my options. Playing with the kids. Star chart. What's the other one? Sparring?
You can go and wrestle. Go join the sparring.
Wrestle.
I mean, I should be resting, to be honest.
You can do that.
Logically, yeah, she would go rest.
Okay. You're just taking a break for those 2 hours. So 2 hours later, still about 3 hours to go. Udir and Barrett, what would you like to do?
Well, since I'm probably not going to be good at that one part, I guess I can go to the wrestling.
Want to go wrestle?
Just to spread the checks out, I guess I'll play with the kids. Hope it
Okay.
doesn't have to perform.
All right. To play a routing game with the kids to essentially take their attention off of what's going on, it requires an acrobatics or athletics check. Or if you want to entertain them, it's a performance check. Either check will take an hour or so to do, depending on what you describe you're doing. Always
Barrett
minimum hour.
is rowdy as hell. He's letting the kids shove him, and knock him down, and he's using Kip Up to I don't know, play some game like that.
Will they give up after 2 shoves and realize that you just get right back up?
Yeah.
I thought
I
you
don't
were
know.
I was
imagine
thinking
it's
of a game like
entertaining.
tag or something.
We can play tag. Oh my god, red light, green light.
That works too.
Dude, that's a fun game. I teach the kids.
Make your acrobatics check.
Ah! I
Good
passed.
God
Wow.
almighty.
Wow.
You successfully entertain the kids for the time leading up to the meeting, earning yourselves another reputation point.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have played with children.
My victory is our victory, comrades.
Our victory.
To join your bout of wrestling, you must attempt one melee attack roll against each of them to represent an hour of a friendly sparring contest.
Right? Sorry. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's our boy.
That is,
That's our monk.
that's a,
I want to community roll that because I don't want to ruin our reputation.
But we got to
I
fight,
hear monks are really
maybe.
bad at unarmed stuff.
Alright, make another one.
Alright?
Yeah.
oh, nice.
For showing your courage and willingness to join in a friendly sparring match, in addition to your combat prowess, party gains 2 reputation points.
Yes, I've been redeemed. Temporarily, of course.
Pretty good. Do you guys also want to patch up some wounds during this time too?
Yes.
I'd love to do that.
Yes.
It's like there's 2 more hours remaining after that between tag and the hour of sparring. So in 2 hours, I'm just gonna put you guys to full health
Ooh.
to make it a little bit more family friendly for those viewers. Oh, I didn't tell you guys I'm streaming that, did I?
Are you?
You are now?
I don't
No,
think
I'm
so.
really not.
Okay.
Oh.
I doubt it. Had to ask.
I want to. I couldn't figure out. I haven't actually looked, but I was trying to run it before. My freaking audio was coming through twice. Like it was picking up all of my voice in the computer and replaying my voice, and then picking it up again and playing it again, as well as Discord. I couldn't figure out how to just have it be one audio track. And I
Do
was
you
like,
use OBS?
it
What's
was. I don't know. It was like some. It was like something beta. I forgot what it was. Like Twitch beta or something like that. I can't remember.
I see. I cannot.
Which one do you use?
I haven't dug into it. Let's put it that way. I'm sure I could figure it out if I did, but I spent most of my time just prepping for you guys. Oh, cool. I'm working. You can get it. It's a lizard. Oh my god. I'll be right back.
Lizard
The
attack.
now.
So we got 3 points, right?
I'll have to leave
4 point.
Oh, 4 points. Okay. Do we need more? Do we need more points?
I mean, it never hurts.
I imagine so. I imagine there's a point where it's like they will kill the dragon for you at 40 points or something.
Or betray us if we're losing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's what I feel like.
I
Their
love
loyalty.
betrayal, like, who names I can't even remember. Feels all the more satisfying.
So they're going to come up with a plan, right? Or we're going to come up with a plan?
Hopefully they do.
Hopefully they will, because at this point we did have a plan, and unfortunately things didn't work out too well.
I mean, it was going to break out into a fight either way.
I mean, that's nice. That's a nice thought, but we need a plan, not a fight.
We need to make sure we just don't die.
We don't have time for that. We got like what, 2 weeks? Less than 2 weeks to make sure we don't die within the last 2 weeks.
I'm just saying, how does what do we currently have in our arsenal that can help us fight a dragon?
I have an invisible ability potion.
Okay, but how does that help us kill the dragon?
We sneak in and we get the jump on him.
Okay, let me elaborate. We do not have the ability to assassinate a dragon.
Okay. Second idea is what?
The second idea is that we actually need to come up with a real battle plan instead of just
That no, that's not an idea. That's just a question
no, it's not a question.
or a statement. I don't know what that is. That's not a plan. What you're saying?
Well, because I haven't made one yet, obviously.
Okay.
I went-
Mikey. plans? Am I the only one with a plan?
Chad, your plan involves you by yourself sneaking in there and hoping to, fight the dragon once and hope you don't die?
I mean, that's what my character would do, but logically,
Hey.
yeah, I know we can't do that.
I mean, look, it's one of those things where it's like, look, I'm appreciating your character, but at the same time, we do need to
I mean,
actually...
how about this? We could have did that whole idea where we like lead some necromancers out, kill them, burn their bodies, then go back in, do the same thing until they have like less and less people. Then we go attack the dragon.
When was that a plan?
Well, that would be too much.
So when we spent an hour talking about this last week, we said we're gonna burn down a forest to get the dragon away, kill the necromancer.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the dragon comes back exhausted. We like kill her in her sleep or something like that.
Okay, I like that. I like that idea.
Sorry, I'm just making sure that was... I was going to say I'm just making sure, but it's like I forgot that was the plan at all.
Me too.
But that does sound nice.
We were just in here just to get more like recruits.
We need more allies to take him down for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also need more torches.
Okay. So
Us?
we're
Like,
definitely
four of
burning down the
us?
forest first. We're definitely doing that.
4 of us together cannot take out the Nexus, 100%. There's no way. I mean,
There-
we need
Yeah.
No, there is a way we can do that.
I'm back.
It's like a
I
probably
am back.
level 5 dragon.
We got a sheer brawn.
sheer brawn for you, but we don't want to die.
White dragons are the weakest dragons. We'll be fine.
Oh, says who? Not to mention, you got to remember, if this person's got an artifact blessed by Saren Ray herself, and he's been wielding it for this long,
Then we'll call down Saren Ring and let her kick the dragon's butt.
Okay. Do you want me to do that?
Yes, can you not?
No.
Oh, well then, I don't know why you offered.
not many people can.
You know, if we had Aisha, she probably could do it.
You just have to get to
No.
level
We
18.
have
No,
her
I used to-
dad.
And she freaking had sunburn because she pissed off Saren Ray.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just likely to, sadly.
Her dad didn't have a chance, so there you go.
Yeah, her whole family's cursed right now to die.
And it's all my fault.
No.
I mean, it is.
It's your fault.
It's my fault.
Did
that
you
I-
roll a nat 1 to say F you to the gods? Did you roll a nat 1 to not be stealthy in water? No offense.
No, but it was my
I rolled
fault.
2 nat ones.
It.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, you're pointing that way.
I should not have encouraged her without realizing the, implications of her, what's wrong with
Huh?
excommunication. That's what
You can try to use that thing. It's extended.
And now we're out of
easier for me. No, so I'm saying that trough that prevents it. Later in the evening, the other blood owls arrive to meet you. Not everyone is present. Remember, he mentioned there's 13 total members. Several of them are still missing. But he does say Yokio will mention Solsinga, Kotsai, Hafit, and Sasui working and were unable to attend. He does give you an introduction to other names, including Leilani, wielding I don't even know what your instrument is on your
A
back. What-
ukulele.
The ukulele isn't a thing.
Yes, it is. Or a lute.
Not.
A lute, then a lute.
Yeah, I have a ukulele from the Hawaiian Islands because we are so close to like the coast. We are so deep into the mountains,
Mhm.
the snow.
You're gonna see Leilani. She has stars covered all over herself as she wields a lute. She has a cute little dress going on, and she has purple hair. She
Ooh.
looks like she'd be good at talking to people, as well as performing different music for us.
I'm gonna say you never look at someone and go, I bet they're good at talking to people.
Well, I mean, if they're approachable,
No,
then
let's
yeah.
be
Like,
real. You look
like
at
if she
some
has a
people
smile,
and
her
you're like,
eyes
they're not
brighten up the
good at
day,
talking.
then yeah, that's an approachable person.
Being approachable is not the same as being a good talker to other people.
Like, I'm just saying.
Good,
looking at
good
saying
point.
that people isn't exactly something I think anyone can honestly manage. Sure, they could look.
I bet that person cooks a mean French toast. How do you know that? Well, you see, they got a what?
I mean, you see them got a chef hat, you know.
They just look like they're just really good at specifically making French toast.
She looks like she's good at.
That's all they're good at. They're only good at making French toast.
Every other food, garbage. French toast, only thing.
She tries to make a burger, it's French toast.
Our main goal for this meeting is to plan our next move, Yokio says, with nods of affirmation from others present as you guys are slowly, everyone's filtering in, sitting into a large circle of logs that appear to be out of the ground in this extra-dimensional space, surrounding and looking like an amphitheater towards center area, with a bonfire blazing behind them. What we want to know, however, is what are our new guest motives and goals for the valley and beyond. He says this to your group.
We wish
You seem like you. I looked at you from a distance. I could tell you are good with talking to people, and he looks to you, Bareth, because that's a trait that people can have. Is Bareth, please come forward and speak on behalf of the Broken Tusk.
That's crazy because I dead ass told you I don't, but okay.
You look like you are a person of words. That's different. Being a person of words, they look like they're a speaker. So I just wait to hear what you guys say.
Take down the Nexus.
Not you.
There's a genocidal army at our back, and we want passage through the valley to get away from them. Also, the flame that the Nexus wields is our ancestral right, and we're here to redeem our ancestors by reclaiming it and healing a cat.
It's true. And beyond?
I think that's in the third book. I don't know.
Or do your tribe's goal shall speak on behalf of the Broken Tusk? No one else speaks up. Being beset by a war tribe. This would be one of the other speakers. We'll assume that it's Lahi. Are you going to defeat them with your prize after you'll save this cat? What are your plans? What are the long term?
Well,
long-term benefits.
We come from the same family, so my goals would be to reunite us under the banner of the Eternal Flame. But
We rule the valley.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh. We rule the valley as one tribe.
No, we are not becoming rulers. We are a nomadic tribe. Once this is over, we shall continue our journey into gathering anyone else willing to join with us.
I mean, we need the
No,
broken
that's-
flame.
I mean, yes, we plan on doing that too. But, we're not overlords.
Botiok speaks up with a question. So, do you have a plan for bringing you all together under our banner, this war tribe? Simply having the artifact, you believe they will follow you? Actually, a better question would be, why are they after you?
We have defected from them. What they choose to do is something we wish not to follow. They are warmongers. We do not fight for war, we fight for our survival and for the unity of the tribe.
He just said that he wishes to combine the tribes.
Yes, that's it. Yes. Only after we subdue them. And we want to. Yes, I know, bad choice of word. It's really hard to try to get basically barbarians to join you who are evil and then not trying to figure out a way to not fight them and then say you're not trying to do any evil.
Well, subduing people and getting them to work with you is subjugation, like rulers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, bad choice.
That's not having them join the tribe under their own fruition.
Sorry.
You're essentially forcing them in.
it's because their fruition is to kill us all.
Well, what we
Why?
would really do is, slaughter them.
Yes, El Monstro has very forward views about how we should handle it.
I say direct, but yes.
So your goal is to kill them before they kill you.
Yes. Exactly.
So not to join them under one banner. Who speaks for the tribe? This is like 3 different goals.
I know, it's crazy. This is the
Well, a lot of people dying, and a lot of people want to change rulers, or I mean, who wants to talk? But we all are a cohesive team and leaders. So each of our ideas is one.
No, that's not how ideas work if you are a unified group. Generally, you all vote on one idea, so that you end up taking care of 18 things at once. It's not a unified tribe. That's a scattered tribe. What is your tribe's goals? Are you the actual leaders of the Broken Tusk?
We are scouts.
We are not. We are just the scouts.
We are like messengers.
So you are not the voice of the tribe then. These are not the tribe's goals. These are your goals.
We are the voice of the scouts. Of the tribe, yes.
We are merely the hands and the feet of the tribe.
But not their brain.
Yes.
So what is the tribe's goal?
Define the frozen flame.
Yeah, right now it's to get away from the genocide that's encroaching on us.
You still haven't heard why they decide they're trying to genocide you.
Well,
they think we have the.
We were one tribe. Thank you, Monstro. Long ago, we were one tribe, and we were united under the eternal flame. Then there came a point where the demons got loose. One half of the tribe wanted to fight the demons. One half didn't. We decided not to fight the demons and took the eternal flame with us. They went and fought the demons. Fast forward, they're back from fighting the demons. We lost the flame. We effed up. We abandoned them, and now they want to kill us.
If you guys remember, they want to kill you because they blame you for abandoning them and stealing the flame.
Yes.
And if you repeat that, she goes, so your goal to reunite the tribes is by showing them the very thing that they think you stole. I do not think, and a lot of people begin to speak under their own, whispers to each other, obviously their own little sects and whatnot. There seems to be a bit of discord with the leaders of the Shiitake here. As you guys have also shown discord. No unity at all. Any ideas?
This is why we need Darius.
No, we just need to huddle and talk what we need to say first.
It's not planning what to say. If your heart is to do this, and everyone agrees with it, you don't need to plan a speech. It's not how they work.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little bit of a late admission, so I don't know what the original ploy was for this whole situation.
True.
Monstro does, but
yes, Monstro quote unquote knows.
Grandfather Ewa's goal for the tribe was to find the flame and attempt to reunite the tribes.
And attempt, yes. But
Monstro went, screw Grandfather Ewa's last wishes. We're gonna slaughter them.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And
so at this point, no one knows the original words unless you guys go and ask the tribe.
And
in this situation,
but
it's you guys working as the mouth of the tribe currently to figure out what the tribe's goals are. Sure, and someone even mentioned it too. We're trying to get out of this valley. Well, as you know, the valley is blocked by the Ice Palace, ruled by the Nexus, so we're aware that you need to kill that dragon, and we do not want to be under its rule any further, but oh my god, my cat. But with so many different goals, how can you hope to ever accomplish one?
One step at a time.
Which step first?
The key is to find issues that 60% of the population agrees on and to focus on those. And,
What's interesting is in the tribe, one Mammoth word will say something, and everyone just immediately agrees. There's no back and forth. That's why the tribe works so well. Currently, you guys are working very well. There has been so much, I wouldn't say discord, so much lack of tact, I guess you could say. And that's probably what's led to a lot of y'all's problems. There's no tactics, there's no planning, there's no forethought. And it even shows in this conversation. 3 people spoke amongst 3 of you, and all 3 of you had something different to say. And it's just like, is this the tribe that you said?
In all honesty, we lost a lot of people, so we had to switch who comes when, and we had to tell them the story. It's a lot of new people coming in and out.
It's not exactly healthy.
Well, you were the same person. It's not a new story each time. It's literally your story.
Yeah, but everybody else has their own story. So
plus, sort of. Also, the tribe is usually always together, and every new person you've got has come from the tribe. So everyone's had the same stories. Everyone knows what's been happening except for the current death. Like, obviously, Aisha's father knows that you guys are in the Lost Mammoth Valley, that you're being chased by the Burning Mammoths. Even Bareth knows that story. So there's no new story being told. The only new story is what happened to Barada, what happened to Alistair. Like, that's the only story you have to ever tell.
Okay, fair enough. But she just wants to kill the Burning Mammoths, whether she gets the Burning Flame or not. And get the Burning Flame.
You're not a good representation of what the actual tribe wants to do.
But you would hear one of them speak up to Ioko, whatever his name is, how you pronounce it. Ioko?
Yep.
Coco?
A-OK.
Aoko.
Yeah, okay. I just want to say...
But they'll say to them, as I said, and this is the tribe that you said will unite the Sotaki under one banner. They can't even unite with each other. And then now squabbling begins to happen amongst each other. Like, you imagine being like a political rally, how people are going back and forth.
Don't make me start yelling.
Okay, let me try something.
Thank you.
Please.
There's even another one too. Yeah, the whispered words of the bard lady who was wrong with the tribe. Someone nearby you will say it's the other partner of Yokio goes, he swears well for the tribe. It looks like the people who had the voice of reasons before are gone. This Barada lady and Sidarius and whoever the satyr was at this point is being ran by a child. And that's what you're hearing, because I'm assuming that you two are talking, Leilana, back and forth, and that's kind of what's happening. There's a lot of people not sure what's going on.
She is getting very irritated, and she's grunting right now.
Okay,
huffing and puffing because people are calling her a child.
You are a child. Like, goddamn it, you're not a goddamn adult. You're not even close. You're not even like a teenager.
Are you going to say something, or do I have to?
Yes, I'm about to. Please.
What? Say something.
Yes, I am aware that our current ideals do not seem to fit as a whole. But for the sake of the tribe, I want to set aside whatever personal beliefs I have in order to reunite both of these broken halves together. We have different ideals. And as our great leader who has passed once said, I don't know if he's dead or not, but just roll with this. He wants us to bring back the frozen flame. Although they see us as enemies and assume that we are the reason why our tribe is broken for this, we are only doing this to present this as a prize of unity. We will do our best to show that this is what it means. If they choose not to believe us, then I can only say we must try even harder in order to grant the union that we desire for the tribe.
Hell yeah.
I want to ask a question immediately after that. So your plan is to get the flame, and then turn to the west and face this genocide, and he's quoting what you said, Bareth, genocidal warband? To face them.
Yes, they are angry.
You choose to face them.
Yes. I understand how this makes us look. I know that this seems reckless, but this is the only way They are only against us. They are only the way that they feel to be against us because they assume our actions wrong.
One of the partners will speak up. I keep forgetting. Dodani will stand when she speaks, and say, "You have to forgive our hesitation here, sir. If they blame you for taking it and abandoning them, and then you show up to rub it in their face, do you think that they will automatically listen?
No.
So knowing that and choosing to face them will spell certain death for you, and they also take the flame. So why not just give it to them? And then move on your own way.
Because I would like to at least attempt to form a union between us. But if they do not see it this way, then yes. Then we will expand. Because I would rather us follow through the ways of peace than to have to go through bloodshed. To prove
we're not mentioning bloodshed. If you choose to face them, showing the lamp, bloodthirsty. Lots of us have dealt with such an enemy before. Reason is hard to deal with, especially if you have the object of their desire in your hands as you're trying to barter with them. Lots of people would see that as a sign of strength, sure, but they already blame you for having something you did not have, correct? You haven't had it this whole time. Having it, I do not believe, will make them feel any different than they currently are. And now you're on the front line with the item they seek, and they kill you, and then they take it, and then they just have it. What then for the tribe? Do you have your tribe behind you? Potentially also under this onslaught of what comes? Do you put their lives at risk for... And then the conversation begins to spark up again. It's like, that's not what they're trying to... And then you can see, like, it's not a sound plan. It is a heartfelt plan, but you have seen it several times over that they are bloodthirsty in a sense, and they do blame you for it. And even one of your leaders several weeks ago said something when you first got to this valley. It's like, if we end up finding that flame, the problem is now we have what they seek, and they're going to really believe that we've had it this whole time, and we've just been hiding it from them every time that we've met them.
Out of character real quick. Jesus Christ. Like, geez, I can't cook this stuff. I can't eat this stuff. What am I supposed to say to these people?
Honestly, the thing is it's not that. They're trying to figure out if this is indeed your tribe's goal. Is your tribe running and have been running this entire time simply to find the flame, which means you knew where it was the whole time? Are you running because you had no idea where the flame was and just hoping to run across it? Or are you running because you feared for your lives? And then ultimately your idea, you said, we came here looking for the flame, we found it, we're going to get it, and we're going to turn around and go, hey, we have the thing you told us that we didn't have,
wait.
but now we do have it.
Out of character, why don't we just... It's still probably a bad idea, but I feel like it's a good idea. But why don't we tell the burning mammoths, hey, we don't have the frozen flame, but we know who does. They fight that person. And
that's just it. Is they blame you for taking it because you did have it. And if someone else has it, guess what they're going to think happened? Gave it to somebody else and not the other tribe.
Oh, so it's war either. It's war either way. That's
the way that they are, based on the guy who talked to you, the person that literally Monstro you hated the entire time, but risked his life to save others.
Mm-hmm.
Mentioned that she is leading the war band on a path of destruction. They have their soothsayers are telling stories that paint you guys as the villains. So in their mind, you guys are the bad guys, and they're here to stop you.
Okay, so either way, we have to take it back. Take it back.
The ghost tiger told you that it was taken by a man, a demon man, and he went east, and then told you about the secret path. You had no idea if Nexus had it until you got to the place and you saw it.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. And then in the visions, one of the visions showed he approached the dragon, or at least someone did. Someone said, or at least you saw a vision approaching the dragon, and now the dragon has it. You don't know why the dragon has it at all.
Well, either way, either somebody gave it to him that from our tribe gave it to him. It's
not even that. Remember this.
It's not going to solve. It's not going to solve anything once we get it back.
No. remember this specifically, guys.
Mhm.
The Birdie Mammoths are ahead of you. The Birdie Mammoths were here a year ago
Mhm.
when she tried to talk to the Nexus, and the Nexus essentially forced her out because she didn't want a third ruler here. Ivarsa, the leader of the Birdie Mammoths, knows the Nexus has the primordial flame, and they're still pursuing you.
They know. Okay.
Remember that.
Oh yeah, that's
Let
correct.
me stop that. Let me get this straight.
They know.
They
They rate-
Criticized by like our own people for something that, technically speaking, they know we don't actually have. I say technically because it's like only really one person knows that, but it's the leader, and it's like they're deliberately withholding information to basically cause a terror attack against us.
Wait. How do we know that information? That they know.
You've been-
Yeah.
Well, some of the Burning Mammoths you found, and a lot of the Sutaki mentioned that they were here a year ago.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah,
were here
okay.
before.
Perhaps we should take out said leader, and then we could possibly negotiate with the Burning Mammoths. Once
How
their
would
leader
you?
is
How
gone
would you
and we have
negotiate
new
with?
leadership?
The problem is that leader can teleport so much, and she's essentially traveling with the warband, and likely the person, because she's been doing it this entire time. She's been sending other people to do her dirty work. You
Mhm.
don't have to fight through the entire tribe to get to that point, or
Mhm.
unless you can get to a situation where she does make herself known, or if you get more information, you have to decide if you're leaving the valley or not. That's ultimately what they're trying to figure out, is because they've even mentioned many times their plan is to leave the valley. And then now they're hearing your plans to turn the other direction and face the tribe headlong in the valley.
Yeah.
Remember,
Okay.
the ultimate goal
Mhm.
the ultimate goal is to plan the next move
This is
for the
terrible.
Sutaki.
Yeah, I don't think facing the tribe would be the best choice, Leilani says to El Munster.
A couple other are
Dear.
also nodding in agreement.
It may be not
Seems
best
like-
choice, but it's the only choice.
There is other choices in life, not the only choice.
So we keep.
That
So we
choice-
keep running. Is that what you say?
No, we just come with a better strategy.
Right now, okay, I'm just saying, but out of character, like, do we even actually have any ground to stand on with this whole issue? Because at this point, we were just literally running away and actually had no plan at all whatsoever. to-
Perhaps once we get the frozen flame, something might happen. Wasn't there a deity called Sister Cinder that you guys worship? Perhaps she will grant you something once you obtain the flame.
That is
That's
very
the case of why she
hopeful.
granted it to the Nexus as well. It's just
Yeah, good point too.
Perhaps Demon Man gave it to the Nexus for a certain reason. Perhaps you should pursue Demon Man as well.
We don't know where that.
Well, we don't have time to look for another demon man when Dragon Lady is here now. We have
Perhaps where Nexus knows who this Demon Man was.
What was that?
so either way we fight with Nexus, get her to talk about Demon Man.
Exactly.
Fight-
And after we get her to talk and get the frozen flame back, we pursue the next option.
That's if we have time.
Okay, so what do I present?
And that is a little, and we don't have a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
The main goal is to beat the Nexus, get the Frozen Flame, either fight back the Burning Mammoth or leave the valley.
Let's go one step at a time. Let's take out the Nexus first, and once we figure out and get the frozen flame back, we can pursue our next choice.
Agree.
But the goal here was to see if we were going to join them in the fight or let them fight their own situation.
This group might have a lot of disputes, but I think I could be a good leader for this group. Perhaps I could unite the Sutaki and the Frozen Flame together.
That is not our way. Leilani, you know this.
I know,
we
but
have to unite under one banner, but you cannot lead their tribe as well because they don't seem to lead their own tribe.
Mhm.
It would
Perhaps-
be a situation that we must have to speak to their leaders
Mhm.
to determine what the actual goals are, and even let them know that they have a disjunction for a scout party leading the way. Maybe they will assign new scouts who knows better the path ahead. So I
yeah,
don't even think they know.
I agree with them. They seem to be causing a lot of mischief and trouble.
But we can't bring leader in here. It's too dangerous. So
Are
you
you
have to
saying-
only talk to us.
I would say something, but at this point, I really don't know what to freaking say. On one,
Say it. Just say what's on your heart.
boy.
No,
what are you thinking?
I'll say it. I'll say it. Are you with us or against us?
that is the least helpful thing you could say right now.
We can't sit here and keep talking about this.
Okay.
We have a burning tribe, burning mammoth, trying to kill our people right now. Right now, we need your help because your goal is our goal. Stop the Nexus. Get out of here.
No, our goal is to leave the valley, but you have not stated to leave the valley. You mentioned specifically you wanted to slaughter your enemies.
Like monstrous.
You wanted to become a burning mammoth.
We can slaughter together the Nexus. You can leave the valley. We fight our own battles, or you can join us too to fight them.
That's just it. They look to Barrett as you say this. This genocidal war band that you speak of is a murdering band of nomads. You wish to go and do the same. You become them. Why not join them then? You are literally them.
No, we are not them. They attack us first. They murdered my father. They murdered my mother.
The path of revenge is not the path of people who try to be better than the other.
It's not about being better than the other. It's about survival.
Surviving is not turning around and murdering them. You said specifically slaughter them. Slaughter is not survival.
You seem to be both.
We are not living by running away.
You are also not living by murdering other people.
Then how do you suppose I live?
Exactly as we have. That's
hiding?
Living.
Doing nothing?
If you go and murder them, their families come and murder your families. Then your families go back and murder their families. Your actions and their actions lead to eternal.
They started it, first of all.
And you can choose to finish it. But
I am going to finish it. Murder all family. Murder all burning mammoth.
So you're going to murder also all the children.
If I have to, yes.
You are burning mammoth.
You are permanent.
And a lot of other people are nodding, agreeing, looking at you, Monster, because what you just said, that's the burning mammoth way, not the broken tusk way.
Barrett, Udir, do you believe what Elminster's saying? Do you follow what Elminster's saying?
No.
There is no peace towards them. Even if we show them the burning flame, they will try to steal it back.
You do not have to stoop to their level to battle them. Killing children is worse. If they do that, that's their choice. You choosing to do it is your choice.
I'm doing out of self-defense.
You are not murdering children out of self-defense. That is murder still. That is a choice. Those children are not coming at you with pitchforks.
Anybody who attacks us dies.
That's not how slaughter works.
If the children don't attack me, they don't die.
They come back to you later to kill your kids.
Then I kill them.
It's a never-ending cycle. Because no one has looked for a resolution. You said, unless you're changing your words, that you're going to kill every one of them. And now you're saying, well, you won't kill them if they're children. And the thing is you don't even seem to know what you are going to do with your
I do know what I'm going to do. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to survive. And I've always done that. I've lived this long. Doing my way. Only my way. You're stuck here doing your way. Do you want to stay here stuck? Or do you want to kill the Nexus? Or is that not the way too? Don't kill the dragon. Talk to the dragon. Your choice.
The way that we see it based on your argument is that we've also lived this long, longer than you have, doing it our way, and it has worked. So based on your exact wording, if you continue to do the way that you have done so, you will be fine. I do not think that you have gone back to kill burning mammoths your entire life, correct? So this is something new that you are doing. This is not the way that you have always done things.
I have always killed to survive.
You have not always killed to survive.
And how would you know that? You're not my parents.
That's just it. Not everyone has to kill to survive. You have gotten this far by killing the burning mammoths, or have you gotten this far by running?
By killing small animals to survive.
To this valley, to this exact moment, to where we are standing right now.
Right now, I want revenge. Right now, I want to kill the dragon.
You did not answer the question then. You said you have always done the same thing to survive. So you have been killing burning mammoths to get here now. Or were you running from the burning mammoths to get here now?
I have killed them to get here.
So you did not run away from them?
No.
That is all, not once.
No.
You did not flee from them through the pass. You did not flee from them from where you came from.
They ambush us, I kill them. I see them, I kill them.
You are not fleeing from them through the valley to get to here now. You kill every burning mammoth, even the torches in the distance. Why are you here now then? And they motion to the door. Go kill your burning mammoths. You are here because you are fleeing. You are too proud to admit it. Fleeing is the reason why your broken tusk are surviving. The way of a broken tusk, based on what you have told me, this is Iokio speaking. Based on what I've heard from your tribe in the caves from before, is that you work under one banner. You work together. You work to make sure that every broken tusk survives. You doing it your way for your survival is a selfish implication that would hinder and, in fact, put harm towards your tribe. So I ask you, what is more important for you? Your own survival, your selfish and petty and prideful ways, your revenge, or the survival of the broken tusk? And he asks you this specifically, I'm not sure.
The survival of my clan, tribe.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Oh yeah, I'm good at that. I talk all the time.
Why
I'm a master at diplomacy.
It's probably very bad. Okay, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Okay. As you say that, Monstro, realizing that you're not a speaker, trying to convey this to others, you even kind of don't believe it yourself. It's not really the full case. You argued so much to slaughter them, and you would know slaughtering burning mammoths would lead to a lot of deaths of the broken tusk. Everything you said has contradicted the fact that you worry about the survival of the broken tusk. The best way for them to survive is essentially always stay ahead of them. Or broken tusk has survived because you guys fled from the standing stones, fled across the valley, through the caves, into this valley. They are only alive because you chose to run, not because you turned around and fight them. Aerith, you said a few things. We'll come back to you in a second, but Udir, you did try to calm down the group. Would you also roll me a diplomacy check?
You said we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Oh, you mother... Okay, Barrett, say something. I know you haven't spoken in a while.
Sorry for wasting your time. Goodbye.
That's all you say?
I don't know what to say.
Speak up. What would Barrett say?
Agree with me.
Definitely not.
You could say that. It's like, we do not agree with her. She is self-appointed, but she's only around because she's the last remaining scout from the original group. I mean, you can say anything you want to. You could say, you know what? She's just a little thirsty. Like, you could even lie to the party or lie to them. Like, you choose what you think Varith would do in this moment. It sucks that you chose thief, because this isn't really in the thief's wheelhouse, because it's all about pickpocketing, stealing, and stealth and thievery and dexterity-based skills, but other things that...
I mean, he can make hand gestures with his thievery, right? I'm just saying, she...
all around the world. Seen a lot of
Statues
things.
crumble for me.
But I've been with the broken tusk for a long time. And all that time I scouted for them, gathered food, and I've seen friends come and go. They're great people, and at the moment, a lot of them are going through loss and pain and fear at the death of so many family members, and I really cannot emphasize this enough. Genocide against our people. This child.
So you do not agree with the child's words for murder, for going and killing more in the name of revenge?
In the name of survival.
They don't even like heed what you said there. They're looking at Barrett to see what he says in the situation.
I think that anything that gives life is good, anything that takes life is evil.
So you disagree with your Mytha here then?
I do.
Okay. Are you being truthful? Because you could use deception here.
Not being true.
Okay, roll diplomacy.
Goodbye.
Nat 20. Please don't tell me you have a -1 in charisma. Oh, pretty good.
Okay. Hey, it's better than the other one. There is a sour look to their face. Like you say it and you mean it, but you don't give them any confidence after everything that's been said here. Now, I want to give you guys a bit of player knowledge. These are the leaders of the Sutaki tribes. Essentially, these are the influential members of the entire Sutaki people. About 100, maybe 200 people here. A big boon for your tribe, especially if you do end up deciding to go to war later on or if you have to. But the bigger kicker is a lot of these people probably work with or alongside others who they work with who do worship the Nexus and whatnot and are too afraid to stand against them. In the event that they don't believe that you guys have the right set of mind and they know that you're going to go and try to kill these king, they're going to choose their survival monstro over yours because that's what you would do in the same situation. And they're likely going to tell them where you are to protect themselves. The idea here is you're trying to convince the Sutaki that your way is the right way. That also won't lead to just senseless death. Senseless. And then everything that you have said, Monstro, leads to senseless. And a lot of people are disagreeing with you. But in this moment, Barrett, as you say that, there is just like no one seems like they have taken what you've said to change what has already been heard. Does it mean that you've critically failed or anything like that? It is a failure to essentially influence them, but you have given them any confidence in your words. Is Udir back yet?
No.
I'll take a failure over a crit failure any day.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
What's a crit failure to that?
A crit failure in this situation is you may lose facing. You may even lose reputation points.
In
this situation, it says during the meeting, each of you can attempt to impress the Blood Owls, and that's why I'm role playing out the conversation as if like it was an actual them trying to figure out who you guys are, why you're here, and it's been a travesty once again so far for them anyway. The way that they see this, had every one of you been like, yeah, we're gonna go back and fight them, like been on the same accord, it would be as bad, but because everyone said different things, it's showing disjunction. And no tribe that's already suffering is going to join a disjunction to tribe.
We've all been through a lot. I've lost some parents. We lost some allies, you know. I've seen some things.
Everyone's seen some things. These people live in an area where they're like their kid would be taken from them and then turned into a zombie right in front of their eyes.
Oof. Why would they need a kid zombie?
That's how you get the parents, by the way. Like,
yeah,
really
Blacktail kidnapped the kids so the parents were under
it's
Blacktail and all that stuff.
You look around.
So Lou. Sorry, Lou.
To see what Udir would do.
How would you say? How you pronounce your name? Lulani?
Leilani.
Okay, Leilani. Gotta practice on that.
What does Leilani say at this moment? Here in this, and you would say the same thing too, Leilani. I'm sure that check, that 16 and the 14 is lower than your will DC, right?
Oh, definitely.
So what do you say? You're one of these leaders. You're one of the people who leads these people in the area. What would you say?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be very skeptical if I were to join you guys. Maybe I'd probably be like a double spy, because I ain't gonna trust these guys who can't just know what they want. Yeah, my initial impression right now is not good.
I mean, you know, we don't want you to like snitch on us.
And if you roll really bad, I will.
No offense. We'll probably try to kill you. I hope not.
They wouldn't openly admit that they would rat you out, but like you would find yourselves captured very quickly, and then they would just be looking at you on the sideline with a disappointed look as you get pulled away. And it's a problem removed from their hands, kind of thing.
I mean, if they don't believe our cause, then like, should we even trust them?
Cause is very flawed currently. Munster. You
Cause is
both
also
believe in
everywhere.
you believe in all different things, and there's no unity. How are we as Sitaki gonna be willing to join you in your effort if there's no unity? If all you think is bloodshed, and you think for your own cause instead of the good of other people.
So you want to leave Valley, but there's dragon in the way, right?
Yes.
So how do you get rid of dragon and necromancer? No bloodshed?
Bloodshed, yes, but you said you want to go back and murder every single Burning Man.
And you want to murder necromancers and dragons. How is that any different?
For us, we have long history and trauma with these people.
Wow, long trauma.
Mm-hmm.
I lost 2 of my parents to the Burning Mammoth. How much have you lost to the necromancers?
More than you have known, because I'm much older than you.
And also,
grown-ups suck.
More.
But I know.
Here's the kicker. As you're saying this, someone else will speak up. Madame Motstro, the cause here is not the argument of bloodshed versus bloodshed. You said several times for survival. Turning tail and facing an enemy headlong that has so far not actually done anything to you, and intentionally bringing harm to them, is not killing for survival. That's killing out of malice. We kill for survival. Dragon is in our way of survival. The Burning Mammoths are behind you, not in your way. You are choosing to choose battle. We are choosing survival. Between the 2 of our tribes, you are not surviving by choosing bloodshed. We are deciding as a whole here. We should support you as you support us. But so far, our goals are not fully aligned. The only reason why you seem to want to fight said dragon is to leave Valley, but you're not leaving the Valley. So we do not have aligned goals.
No, we do have aligned goals. We need the burning flame, which the dragon has. You need dragon to die so you can leave Valley. So our lines.
Hold on. Oh, that's incorrect. Have you known the flame was here the entire time and came here specifically for the flame?
No, coincidence.
No. Coincidence. So that's not your goal. Why did you even come to the Valley then?
To find the frozen flame.
You didn't know the frozen flame was here. You just said it.
We came here because we're
running. You were running is what they're trying to get Monster to say. You were running. But Monster won't say it.
Yeah, she's not going to admit it.
Yeah. And then you'll notice that the thing you seeked was here, and then instead of continuing to choose survival, you choose to turn a weapon or an artifact used supposed to bring life to end life. Who makes you any better than the enemy that you face?
Because I will stop.
That's not the same.
We're not the same. I am not Burning Mammoth.
You are turning a weapon against them that was used to give life, and they are choosing to take it. That's not survival. We are choosing to end in life so that we don't have to continue to lose life.
Exactly what I'm doing.
Daily. No, you said that you've stopped the Burning Mammoths and every time they ambushed you. How many broken tusks have died during this march because of the armies?
A lot.
How many?
Barata.
Barata was from here, from Ashen Swell's armies. Continue. Tell me more. They're looking for facts. And if you think
okay, wait. Her father won.
Okay, her father died. That's one.
Yeah.
One. Okay, one.
How
many?
There was like 5 people who died in the tribe in that first attack. In the first ambush.
Oh, the first ambush it was just 2.
Oh, 2. Okay, that's still 2.
How many Burning Mammoths have you killed since then?
Her personally?
Well, not even you personally, just the number that you have killed.
Oh.
They attacked you first. You have already given back more than your fair share of recompense, and then you choose to take even more. Who is the real monster?
No, that's a complete. Okay, sorry to jump back in. That's a
monster.
ridiculous. They're literally trying to kill us all. So that's a
But they're
Thank you.
trying to. That's it. They're trying to. They haven't succeeded.
So we should keep running until we get into a corner and let them succeed.
No, yeah, you're right, Monstro. We should just keep letting them try it because.
Thank you. Like,
it doesn't
we
bother
don't
us.
keep.
Yeah, they're not bothering you.
Exactly.
If you get into a corner, then that's survival because you're having to fight to survive. Right now, you're not fighting for survival. You've literally won at every turn.
Doesn't
So-
mean
And if
doesn't
you
mean
don't-
I like to keep fighting them.
My-
Maybe
my
like to
friend
keep fighting
tried
them.
to.
You said
My
you wanted to go and
friend
slaughter them.
Yeah, for
You told
survival,
me
but you're
that
like,
he-
oh, as long as you're not, in a corner defending yourself, you're okay. Like, I still have to fight them every day. Like as soon as I walk through the doors or outside this valley, they're still gonna chase us.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah,
telling me that
chasing
we
stuff.
can move to the left side of the valley and the game won't end?
Game will end because they will slaughter you,
Interesting.
and then they'll take the flame.
Tell
Yeah,
Shiitake this.
Okay.
Okay. The thing
Thank
is you would know that, but that's risking the safety of your tribe. Turning to fight them is going to hurt your tribe. So ultimately, the entire game has been about saving the tribe, but going back to fight them will lead to more lives lost.
Even using the burning flames that takes life and can bring life, that wouldn't win us a fight.
It's not going to win you a war. Hell no.
How much do they have?
They have a lot, several thousand. You would put a dent in their army, but that ain't going to be enough. You're literally fighting, and you're fighting like Sauron's army. And you have a great weapon kind of thing, but you're gonna lose. And it's not just you with one artifact. It would be different. That would be a different case if you were a hero and you're going after to face them to thin their numbers so that your tribe can escape. But doing so with the weapon that could potentially turn the tide of the war or combine them, and then using it against them is not how you're going to win them over.
But we can't win them over by showing them it because they'll think we stole it. And there's no other option. We have to destroy them.
So no, the goal here is you need to find more proof that you had it. Sure, you took it from the past, but they got it back. And instead of their person returning with it, he also betrayed them. Their hero.
Ah.
What's the one guy told you that their hero in their tales is Metuak? Is he a hero? You need to prove that. If you can prove that their hero was also a fraud, then that proves that everyone is wrong.
But by that logic, we have to go into their tribe and talk to them, which they want to kill us, and they're not going to listen to us. So
can't do anything currently.
Okay, yeah.
Going into the tribe to try to talk to them now.
Maybe after get the flame, something will happen.
You also have to remember this too. Based on what the dragon said, remember what he said, or that dragon, the cat. The cat said, if he were dead, I would have moved on already. Part of my spirit's still with him because I cursed him. You know, Metuak is still alive. So imagine their surprise if they find Metuak, or you lead them to Metuak and they see this hero of old. Where did you go with it? He says it himself. Oh, I got it. I just chose not to return with it. See?
Huh.
Oh.
Would he admit that? That's
now everything they believed is different. That is what they're essentially a religious zealot group. If you have to look at it this way, their children and their children's children have been raised on these stories that you guys wronged in them, and that this Metuak out to get it. And most likely their tales also have twisted versions of like you also killed Metuak when he tried, and you hoarded it for yourselves and his magical powers, and then you've made Sarah and Ray curse them because they don't have it. And who knows what kind of stories have been told, but obviously it's not all truths, but you have no proof.
Well,
and that the fact that the dragon has this currently is just proof that you maybe gave it to somebody else and chose not to give it to your own brethren, your own kin. But when it comes down to it, what they were trying to do is to figure out if you're the kind of people that they can choose to follow, or are you going to also lead them to more death? Lead them to more death. If more danger is always apparent, following you and running, they could run into more danger, but that's always a problem if they go on their own. But then turning to then fight another army you would not win against is suicide, and they're not looking to sign up for a suicide mission, nor do they want to back the murderous intentions of a child, per se. And
quick question on that, real quick. So if we combine everybody we met that has their own little tribe and stuff, we still couldn't go against. Well, we still wouldn't have a lot of people, right? To
If
fight
we
against
can
them.
assume that they have even 1,000 people, that's still 2 to 1. 2 of them for 1 of you. At best, that's only a 400 difference if you have 200. So it's not that. It's close to what's how do you do that? 1,000 people versus 200 people. What is that? Is that 2 to 1? No, that's not 2 to 1.
That's
that is
5.
5 to 1.
Yeah, it's 5 to 1.
5 to 1.
Yeah, 5 to 1.
And you got to think, Mastro, you're strong. You're not a Varsa war chief strong. You were barely strong enough to fight Vakano. Imagine how many of their warriors could just slaughter several of your people. Now, it would be in your favor if you had 5 to 1, because then 5 of you could team up against 1 of them. But they have 5 of their trained warriors fighting your berry gatherers, your twins that were just born from Weepakoa, your the wolves would be kind of okay, but wolves are low level. Mammoths would probably be okay too, but some of these.
Oh yeah, we have like 16 wolves. That's pretty good.
It's good, but they're also low level. They're wolves. They're just cubs. Like, they're not fighters with axes and stuff. The idea would be is you are in a bad place. You've got 30 trained Medivian warriors. They would do okay, but then they would be overwhelmed.
Out of character, yes, doing this is a bad idea. In character, she's still gonna go for it because she has
it's
no.
Not even that. Like, your character's seen enough, especially when you were in that pass where Avarsa literally cast a fireball at her feet. She could cast a fireball on your tribe from a distance, 500 feet away, before you could even do anything, and kill several dozen of your own people.
Then we're just gonna need to get stronger.
You have even less people. The thing is you're outnumbered.
The chances of winning is 0. It's like it's already written in the.
That would also be the death of your tribe, which is why that's happened. That's why it's like if they catch up, your entire tribe doesn't die. Remember, even Pakana mentioned they're going to kill all your strong, but they're going to let the old. They're going to let the children and the women essentially serve under someone else. They'll become concubines, or the children will be raised with their own values.
Remember when I killed them? That's right.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, Udi, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay.
Udir, you spoke a lot, and I forgot to ask you this when you were asking everyone to calm down, and you said a pretty compelling speech. Would you roll me a diplomacy check?
Sure, why not? Let's hope that something good happens from this.
You're a good talker.
I'm going to reroll that because that's a natural 2.
That is a natural 2.
Dang.
Fantastic. That's great.
All have said your piece. Everyone has tried. In time, Econo begins again, shaking his head. His confidence is shattered a bit, but he takes a bit of resolve and he goes, "Look, they have not done a very good way of convincing the beliefs of the people that they follow. So I wish to convince everyone present that these broken tusks, maybe not that one specifically, but they as a unit are integral to the Sutaki's rebirth. Sorry, reborn." And he looks to you, Bearlith. "I have foreseen it in my vision. I have seen it. I have foreseen it in my vision in the secret shrine of Calamity Caves. This party will gain the support of as of yet unconvinced Sutaki people through their deeds. With the support of the people, the Blood Owls, and this party, we can reclaim Layuba, then move against Ashin Swim." You can see others' faces as they want to believe this is true. This guy has probably got a lot of pull with these people, which is why he was able to summon them, and they want to believe him, but you guys have not done a very good job convincing him. But they try not to disagree. If he's seen this in a vision, he doesn't have any reason to lie to them. He does turn towards your party with a expression of concern. "Do not think that you have convinced us successfully to trust you fully, but I do. So I'm asking you, will you join our endeavors?"
Well, we want to kill Venexis, so yes.
Join us.
That might not be our full endeavor. That's the end game, but will you join our endeavors? Everything leading up to.
As long as we get the Frozen Flame, we have a deal.
There's a moment where he was almost going to take that, but he looks to the other 2 adults here and to see if you agree with the child, because you've already mentioned you don't agree with the child. And you have 2
sign and just nod my head, because honestly, it's like Yes, that's what we want, but I really wish of all people to say that wasn't her.
What about you, Bareth?
Bareth has contempt for the way they phrase that, so he just crosses his arms and looks away.
They just wait.
Yeah, they're just using us. Oh, they can wait forever. I'm 100 years old. Okay.
We would need your word, sir, for continue to the next. If not, then that would be a sign that you do not wish to join us. If that is your wish, remain silent. But if you wish something else, please speak. What did I say to you, Bareth?
No, I do.
I'm going along with the group.
Is that what you say? I go along with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have one thing to say.
Awesome.
Okay, go ahead.
If you hear any mention of a demonic man, do mention it to us.
To this end, we give unto your party deeds to complete. You have not convinced us that you hold true to the values that we wish, and I don't even think that you still remember your own. So we're going to give you several deeds to complete to prove to these others here that you are worth trusting. These are minor ways that you can earn support of the villagers. First, let me tell you more of our town. And he waves a hand and a map appears on top of a table there in front of you. And he's going to mark these things out. He talks about each of these locations, and I'll actually start pinging them now. This one up here. The Langofear pen. The corral pens, we have about 12 Langofears, raised for their oil, pelt, and meat. The Langofears are tended by Nasanu, which is a tiefling. Oh, wow. There's a tiefling. Look at there. Oh, my
What are the
goodness.
odds?
To the I talked about some of these places too. This place with the smoke coming out of it up here.
Mm-hmm.
Inside this hut, Kizaku and her sister Epaku grew a variety of alchemical bombs, elixirs, and tools, including mud bombs and pernicious spore bombs, quick melt, slick water bombs, and winter step elixirs. There's just the hearth that you guys were there already, the big ass building here. This large communal building is a gathering place for all of Leuba's citizens, including some of Ashesville's followers. The host, which is, he now mentions the human that you met earlier, Liuwen. Is she here? Liuwen's here, isn't she? Here currently. Liuwen is a devotee of Sister Cinda herself, and keeps the fire blazing in her honor. Liuwen and her husband Hafit are secretly blood owls. Another blood owl, Dodani, tells stories at the hearth and passes messages between rebels. Oh, Dodani is a man. God, I'm screwing up. Remember that guy who was telling stories at the beginning of the hearth?
Yeah.
That means that it's two men and one woman, and then he has two kids with the same woman. Okay. So they look
Wow.
the same. Well, that's interesting. So it's polygamy with two men.
I thought that was what they were.
I thought it was a woman-man, but it's man-woman. Yeah.
Oh.
You go, girl.
See, 4 up here, northeastern garden is carefully tended by Lahi, which I think she's also here, a well-respected physician, blood owl, and devotee to Imuhel. There's the Sears home, C5. It's actually this hut here on the edge here.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I and my partners, Lessa and Dodani, live in this simple home with our 2 children. We have protected sigils scribed into our mud bricks to prevent undead from entering, to protect the children, because usually they are there. He talks about the observatory. The only stone building in Leuba. Inside, complex star charts are painted on the walls. Since the worship of traditional Sutaki deities have been abolished, the observatory has increased in importance. The stars remain an important spiritual tie between living Sutaki and their ancestors. Sasui, God, these names, an elderly Sutaki with silver freckles and eyes, has operated the observatory for as long as anyone in Leuba can recall. The observatory also hides a magical portal to here. C7, the trading post. This small building is a shop run by Niku, a friendly but cautious fellow who tells terrible jokes. He lives with his wife, 4 children, and doting mother. It is here where one could purchase any items that are not alchemical, armor, or weapons. He mentions the smithy over here with the forges that I actually added to the map because there wasn't anything on that island. Bone warriors frequent the smithy owned by Vai Ku, and she crafts nearly all of their weapons. Although Vai Ku is a convert to the Nexus's faith and loyal to Ashen Swell, she is willing to deal with anyone so long as they do not cause her trouble. She cares more for profit than religion and politics, which is why she is not part of our group.
Capitalist.
There's the Howling Square, which is where all the high heads are. The Macabre centerpiece here is a reminder of what happens to those who disobey Ashen Swell. When he enforces his will against us, many of them animate and chase down wrongdoers. They can fly near their heads. Then he talks about the compounds where there's several buildings inside. The first one is the compound itself. The 2 statues, remember I mentioned on the outside, one of them is of Ashen Swell. The other one is depicting the boar god Edovic. There's 6 carrying golems that stand guard at all times. Oh, it's supposed to be 6. Oh, Jesus. Well, let me change that. I'm glad I looked at that. Hey, guys, I added another monster to the mix. Cool. Beyond it is the prisoner pits.
Oh.
Anyone apprehended by Ashen Swell's forces or followers is imprisoned here in one of the many 15-foot deep oubliettes that comprise the prisoner's pit. One of your allies from your last tryst, a little pink fairy, was last seen drugged into one of those.
Oh, Ari.
Yes. They are flooded with wasted swamp water and rife with insects and disease. Upon dying, prisoners are either reanimated or then impaled on the stakes at the Howling Square. I do not know if your friend is still alive. You had left for over a week. In quite a while. Good chance that she is not of the living. Not impossible. Beyond that, villagers of Layuba offer regular offerings to a deity at a large golden bowl. There is a barracks dedicated to bone warriors, loyal to Ashen Swell. There's also a guard post where a lot of Ashen Swell's minions are, most of his undead, who just hang out until an alarm is called. There's a barracks full of necromancers, several dozen. There's also Ashen Swell's home itself inside the compound. Beyond the compound is the Nexus's glacial palace, a barrier of ice that blocks the valley's exit, and towers above the surrounding village. Rising from the swamp water are trees, plants, and abandoned buildings. Libya is always flooded, as you can see, especially when the Nexus's charm, her, as you say, primordial flame, works and it melts her palace, and she constantly has to rebuild it. It just keeps flooding. We have been waterlogged ever since. If you gain full support of the Sutake people, we will reconvene here and tell you of the plan to retake our lands. Without our help, your goal to beat the Nexus is for naught. You will have...
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you will have several hundred people working against you. Those numbers could be cut in half and even diverted in the event that you can earn her trust. Which you did not do, but you can still. At the start, I mentioned there are several deeds. Now that I've told you their layout, I know of 2 such tasks that you can begin with. Had you guys gotten successes on those diplomacy checks, you would have gotten extra tasks, but you'll get these as you complete other ones. So right now, you're going to start with just 2. Someone's going to have to keep note of these, so someone take a note.
Taking notes.
Okay, then I will keep track of that using...
You can even use the handout in the game, too. One of Nasanu's domesticated langrifers is eel. Helping it will help her and in turn help us. So your first task is to go and help a ill or sick langrifere at the pins, which he told you about.
Help a eel at lag affairs.
No. One of the langriferes is ill.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
ILL, like sick.
So first we need to identify...
Oh, I thought you said like a water eel.
That's what I thought too.
Eel. One of her langriferes is ill. Kazaku needs a group of volunteers to test one of her new creations. No one has come forth, but this is a great opportunity for us and for you to make a potential ally with one of our own. That is the name of the alchemist. That's all we have at the moment, but if you decide to do these, several of us will probably try to seek you out within that town and may give you more tasks going forward.
Okay.
Also, as we mentioned, Solsinga Kotasi was not here. She has requested some aid. She requested that we send her some aid for a fellow Sutaki group of fishers who you already did the fisher thing, didn't you guys? Never mind. Forgot about that.
Look
You
at
guys did
that.
the fishing.
So how are we supposed to walk around here?
I was thinking that you guys haven't actually gone to her yet to speak to her. If you would have gone to her first, she would have told you about the fisherman. But you did that one. You already helped the Doulahan. You already did the Ashen Tower. In the event that you didn't do the Ashen Tower, he was going to say, we really need you to take this out first. And then the veteran camp. These are just missions that were happening in the world that you would need to take care of outside of Lyuba and risk the Burning Mammoth. But you did all four of the ones that are needed to be done on outside the swamps. Yeah, Gavaga's camp, which was the kids in the camp, the Ashen Tower, the fishermen, and the Doulahan.
We got
that you did.
They're all connected in some way. So, how are we supposed to walk out of here and just act casual?
You just said that to act casual. Disguises are not hard to come by. Now, you are not leaving today. You have made quite a stir, and they are going to be on the look for you. Going forward, because of such, there will be quite alert. Any trouble that you cause, by any means, likely means you will be set upon by several groups of bone warriors and necromancers.
Understood.
So you only got 2 missions. That could have been more.
Well, that's good. 2 missions. Too easy.
It is. But here's the problem. It's now time is going to be coming into play. This is why I was trying to mention there were other events that you guys could have done in a lot of other places where more reputation points could have been earned. This is where you earn the bulk of them, if not a lot of them. And your goal is to reach a certain threshold, which is going to trigger the next phase of the campaign. And you guys, based on the reputation here, I'm going to redo the adding here. Okay.
So
you're at 27 currently. You don't know what the threshold is, but you're at 27. I'm going to share it again. You guys have done a lot of different stuff here. I'll tell you when the threshold comes up while you're doing these tasks, but a lot of these tasks take time. It's not like ours. I'll give you an example. Nursing the Lagofear back to health requires a medicine check, obviously, and 2 days of effort.
2 days.
They have a disease, and it's going to take, they're essentially in a pretty nasty stage of disease. It takes 8 hours to do, and they can't make a check until the following day, and you got to do it for 2 days. So that's 2 days of effort. So that's just that task. The other task, the testing, that's just the day. It's a day of effort for whoever wants to go and do that. And yes, you can have multiple people go do other different things. Like you can have one person go to the Alchemist, one person go to the Lagofear, and you can have another person go somewhere else. But then you're risking splitting up in case shit goes wrong. But it is now. I wish I had town music and not the swamp stuff, but it's fine. I don't have town music for being in a mystical mountaintop freaking demi plane. Out to that, as you see, people begin to get up and begin to leave, talking amongst each other, but giving you guys a really uncomfortable look, like they are not sure. But they are letting Iokio. Essentially, he's extending his probably like once a whatever his lifetime olive branch. You know what? Trust me. If I'm wrong, then I'll. You send me to the wolves kind of thing. That's what you get a sense of here. And you are free to hang out here. This is a safe haven for you. It's not big enough for your entire tribe, nor could your tribe technically successfully sneak to this location. And they're also out in the swamp because you had to bring them. You've got a little bit of time before things start getting very bad.
So let's do can we split up and do the task?
You could, but again, if you split up, remember, in the event that something goes wrong, you are risking being split up.
How long is the alchemist potion testing going to take?
It's a day.
A day for that. 2 days for that. It's just tasting a potion. Like that's
Testing her products. You're testing products all day.
sounds easy.
I'll go to nurse the.
Yeah, I am not good with medicine, so
Before you begin, Leilani, I would ask that you are more better with words than some of the others. No offense, and obviously that is a big problem. I need you to go with them to watch them, see that they are actually attempting and trying to show that they are working towards our endeavors, and report back to me in the case they aren't, or take it to your own whim. But I would hope that in our next meeting, whatever you notice, that you would be freely open to speak with, or the other members.
I will do a report back. I will look upon them and see how they do on their tests, and I will give you my observation unjudgingly.
Remember this too. This is also quite awful, as I realized after I asked you to make a Sutaki for your new character that I do not want you to help them in these tasks. This is the task that they need to complete.
That is fair, and if they mess up, I will just laugh in their faces.
As is your right.
Ow.
No one's asking if you guys do that today because it is getting late in the day, but that would definitely start tomorrow. But if you guys look, you're at the 18th. At the end of this month, you need to be fighting Venexus. You don't have much time because you wasted a lot of time.
Doing
Hey,
what?
we're trying, bro. These freaking mushrooms are getting in our way. Heal our otters.
Okay. So starting tomorrow, which is the 19th, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to test out
Otter
potions.
and help it.
Okay.
Do I
You're
follow
going to the
all of them
honors.
at once, or
You can choose the group that you want to follow. If they're splitting up, it's up to you at that point.
if they're split up? I think I'll go one day, one person. If we split up.
So you're going to go with them for the potions first and then meet up with Barrett the following day?
Okay.
Yep.
Is anyone good at doing medicine? Because, to be fair, I think it'd be best if we get started on the L thing sooner.
Here's your token, by the way.
Yeah,
Put
I
the token
think
down on the
two
map.
people should go do the medicine thing. I'm terrible at medicine. I will screw
Oh,
up.
yeah, I can see now.
Oh, you've been blind this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you should have said something. I thought
Well, I didn't know. I was like, oh, are you guys talking? I'm just pretending. I don't know.
No, it's just a map. I thought this was no dynamic lighting here.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
you're good.
I had you in the GM layer the whole time just so they didn't see your art yet, and I forgot to reveal it.
oh wow, nice. Love the purple. Makes you look more mysterious.
Oh, thank you.
I added the purple ring to help make the hair pop a little bit more too, instead of it being the same color.
Nice touch.
All right.
Okay.
So Barrett, you're going left. Monster's going right. Udir, you don't have to do anything. Do you want to go do something?
Sorry, what were my choices? Just to
There's only two tasks. You can either go and essentially aid with medicine, or you're going to go do this alchemical stuff.
Alright, who else decided to go do medicine?
Monster is going to go and test alchemical products.
Because it takes one day.
Okay, well,
The rabbit medicine thing is going to take 2 days, so it's probably best to have more than one person.
and is anyone else here with me who can help? Because I only got a 3 in medicine.
That's better than me. I got a 1.
I mean, not to be rude, I think you're both going to be bad at the alchemist thing, so I think there should be 2 people rolling for it.
Fine.
I'll do it.
That's true.
I will. Probably mostly because I also need to actually keep an eye on Munchjo concerning her current behavior.
Current. I think
Also
it's
very
always
true.
been this behavior.
Yes, that's why I said it's current.
Agree to disagree. But yes, let's do this.
That was a very easy one. It takes a day, as each volunteer is willingly subjected to this mysterious creation. As you arrive, the alchemist is already known that you're supposed to be arriving, looking for the help. Very curious, very happy to see you. Set you up in an area where you're not really going to get noticed too well, and ask you to stand against a wall.
Am I going to blow up?
You don't know.
Okay. Just to be clear here, I'm only doing this for the survival of the tribe.
Yes, that's why we
If my guts go everywhere, please tell everybody, kill the burning mammoth. Okay, let's drink.
Yeah, she's standing against the wall. There's no drinks yet.
Oh,
You're just waiting, I guess.
Gonna go standing against that wall.
yes.
Okay. You guys stand against the wall. Of course, that's gonna do a stupid thing. Let me do it from here then, because yay! I did not give you guys handouts for named NPCs, right? Nope, I didn't.
No, you did not.
Okay. Based on my notes. Okay. Moderate. I found it. Okay, cool. You guys stand against this wall. Are you both doing it at the same time?
Why not? That's supposed to do
I'll
it.
let Monstro go first.
You're gonna let Monstro go by himself?
Yes.
Okay. Monstro, you're standing against this wall. You're kind of just standing idly by Udir. And by the way, the Alchemist shop is way to the north, but that's fine where you're standing. They tell you that they have developed a new kind of chemical bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And they are asking that you subject yourself willingly to several of these being tossed at you as they record down what happens each time.
Oh.
I hate this guy.
Yeah. Control my
That's what
anger.
you see her do.
Breathe. Count to 10.
Look, if you want to leave, Monstro.
I don't want to leave. This is for the tribe. This is the way.
Jots down, she's very angry.
Bat. 1d4. Oh, wait. Pay the damage here. I'm going to roll it all because you're willing to do this, so these all hit you. Okay.
Alright, let her rip, Grim.
Is there a non-willing option?
Yes.
There is.
You can.
What you're doing is willing. Not willing would be not even showing up.
Ah, well then.
Alright, here we go. Let's see if I did this math right. 75 damage. Very, very low. Overall, what you find out is all bludgeoning damage from the water exploding, and it's non-lethal. On a hit, if the target is suffering from resistant acid or persistent fire, it also attempts a flat check to overcome it because the water extinguishes it. On a hit, it also can extinguish non-magical fire. It could extinguish fire or one square fire large. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Really cool bomb. She records it. Udir, you want to go next?
Yeah.
Okay, switch.
Go ahead. Just roll the same thing. Is that right?
Who
You
can
did
take
roll
more
the same
damage?
Yeah, I did. 5 times 7, and the other one is 5 times 7. Yep, cool. Okay. Well, that's it. You complete the task, and as a reward, because you both were attending, she gives each of you one of these.
Water bomb.
The thing she threw at you. So you guys both now have a moderate water bomb. God, oh dear, why'd you go to 6? What the hell's happening?
Give me a second. I'm trying to type it in.
You have to, just do it for your character token. So you guys now have moderate water bombs. That was one day, potentially happening on the next day, but you guys will unlock a new task that Bareth isn't here about yet as he goes out to handle the day on task on day 2. Leilani, when you come back, Yukio and the hub is going to essentially ask you how they handled it. They did it both willingly, from what you saw.
Yes.
And of course, Monster selfishly admitted. And again, selflessly. Oh no! Wait, what's the opposite of selfless? It's selfish, isn't it?
Selfish.
Yeah, selfish.
Yeah. So having to mention that they are doing this for the better of their tribe. Kind of like when a person says that they're cool. So,
This child.
Gareth, we're gonna go into your check here in a second, but on day 2 of this, we're gonna go now. That was an all-day activity. We're now on the 20th here. Udir and Monstro, your non-lethal heals back. I thought I could do a lot more, and I could have, I guess, but 5 is pretty minimal. This could have been a problem if something else would have happened. You guys would have been at lower health.
Mm-hmm.
Snake oil.
No, technically, if you critically failed on any of those checks to influence them during that round, someone would have told on you, and then the guards would have showed up as you're being bombed by stuff, and you had to fight a few guards at lower health.
Oh.
Yeah, fun stuff. And obviously, Leilani, if you were watching them, you wouldn't be helping them fight because you don't want to out yourself, right?
Well, hell no.
If anything, that they would even ask you to help if they knew you were a caster, but they probably wouldn't know that you're a caster if you've been keeping it a secret. So, you guys have unlocked another task. is out of Lengofir oil for his work. Even though you may, even though one of you is currently helping Nanasu with her ill Lengofir, you're still going to have to convince her to part with some of this extra oil or even buy it from her. The favor we wish to earn from helping her shouldn't be the oil but her support. So do not go to her and say you should help the Bloody Owls by giving an oil. The goal is to get her support of the Blood Owls. The oil is something that you must obtain and then give to Ipaku. I think Ipaku is the alchemist. No, yeah, it's the person that runs this store. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
you have another task here. You essentially have to. You have to essentially get. You have to essentially convince her to give you an oil or buy it. Like right now.
And we technically don't have money except for, I think, valuable.
We could trade something to her.
I feel like doing it diplomatically would at least be better to try first.
You both get to choose the checks. Barrett, let's go and do your medicine check. We're nursing this Lagerfear back to health.
I need this.
Ooh, nice.
That's a success.
Good job.
I knew we can trust
Forgot
him.
that I need to record
What would
these.
be a good reason?
I love animals.
Well, that doesn't involve me deliberately trying to say trying to persuade me.
Just buy it or take it. Intimidate.
I am not going to listen to you.
Kai was just joking.
That might be the wisest thing you've done.
It's really hard to tell.
During the days, you're still tending to one of these sick ones, having to get to the swamp water several times. A lot of it because they're in the water, right? It smells sweet in here because that oil has got a very sweet smell, but you would know it's being very flammable. You work out throughout the much as you can and help treat this disease. They had filth fever because of the poor conditions that they're living in. During the day, though, you would see Udir and Monster showing up. So make a mess of what you're doing.
Yep. This is
What
the
are you
way.
gonna say? This is the way.
Now, quick question.
Oh, you know
What's
that
your
we-
name again?
This person's name is Nasanu.
Nasanu.
Nasanu runs the Lagerfear kennel.
I need to ask her for her oil to do what again?
You're having to give it to Ipaku. He's out of it just for some of the job that he wants to do.
Okay, so all I have to just say is he wanted us to run an errand for him real quick. We wonder if we can borrow this. Well, not borrow, can we use it? Hey, that seems simple enough. What, I freeze again?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're having our story straight here. And
Is that what you do? You're asking the oil for a favor, or you want to convince her that you need the oil?
No, I was gonna ask her as a favor because
Remember what the guy told you is you shouldn't ask this for a favor. The favor they want is her support for the Blood Owls. If you ask this as a favor, there's a good chance that I already gave you guys a favor and won't support the Blood Owls.
okay.
I thought he was not supposed to mention Blood Owls at all.
No, he doesn't want to mention. He doesn't want you mentioning that this is a favor. And you can ask her politely. Listen, I really need this oil. Is there anything I can do for you later? Maybe like.
But that's a
you
favor.
could, like,
That's a
smooching
favor.
her up. No, that's a favor that you owe her. You're not
That's what I was
asking-
gonna do.
No, you're gonna say I want to give you a favor because it sounds like this guy wants to. Can you do us a favor? You're not asking
I
for a
was
favor.
gonna say, in exchange for the oil, I would like to, grant you a favor.
You can use diplomacy if you want.
Okay. Will that work? And I'm not gonna get, freaking
You don't-
ones. Yes.
You don't know.
Fine. I'm just gonna try it, and God forbid something stupid happens.
Thank goodness she have one hero point left.
And that should be good.
That is pretty good. She looks to you and even says, "You've made so much noise so far in this town that me doing any favors, vice versa, to either side would put a lot of implication on me. I say no. No favor. That is a failure."
Hmm.
I should have known that something this dumb was going to occur to me specifically about diplomacy.
So can we buy it?
Yes. Let's go look in the loot real quick to see if we can make a reasonable exchange. Okay. Alright. What's your name again? How do you spell
I'm
it?
there too, right? Or no?
I assume. I don't know.
Alright. Excuse
Okay,
me.
yep, I'll be there.
Nasanu. I understand that we have not made the greatest impression here, and I understand that you do not want any favor. And if that's the case, then let me try to buy the oil as a customer.
I am listening.
I am willing to grant you an assortment of coinage that is worth 22 gold pieces.
Well, it's funny. It's a shortage of coinages of 22 gold. Essentially, it's random silvers, random coins, random coppers, random golds.
Well, total up.
You just want to give her 22 gold?
Yeah.
Okay. Hand her the 22 gold. I'll mark it off. It is gone.
Okay, cool.
Takes it. She goes, help yourselves. She dashes to the cages and walks away, counting her money.
Udir, how much was that?
To be fair, it does not matter to me how much.
I think it's pretty fair. It's our loot, not your
Yes.
loot.
Yes, Wolfchild, I am aware of it being our loot, but the cost for using it for matters more than what is the actual amount.
Did she ask for 22 gold?
Why does every scene have to be an argument? I'm
I'm-
losing my mind today.
I'm sorry. That's 22 gold. That's a lot of money.
I just do what I had to do. I just asked her. She said no. I gave her money. She said yes. And now,
Why can't we all just get along and
someone's
think
going
by
up in
all?
arms against me for trying to do the diplomatic thing.
We need to get calm emotions cast on all you guys, so you guys can just get along. Like,
Sorry that
Yeah,
I'm not a quiet character.
It's not about you being a quiet character. You're just the most, not reactionary, just the most, what's wrong? Like, I won't even say aggressive, because you're technically a coward in certain respects. So, like, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for.
a hot miss express.
No, I mean, basically, you're just the most, is the word I'm looking for egregious?
A what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, you gonna go get some oil?
Yes, I'm going to give him the oil.
All right, give me a nature check. You gotta collect it yourself.
Nature check. What do you do? That's fantastic.
Try your best.
Do
You
I
spend
take the
you
50?
spend 3 hours of time trying to get together this oil, but by the time you get it together, it just dissipates or gets watered down. You don't seem to succeed at this task. Lester, you want to try?
Sure.
Roll a nature check if you're gonna try to collect some oil.
Did we not just buy the oil from her?
You bought her permission essentially.
Oh.
About the permission.
That's why she said help yourself. And it is Munster who. No, sorry. Munster also fails.
You should hear about that.
Can I try it?
You rolled a
again?
10. Yeah, you can try again. This will be the last time you can try in this day, though. It's a 3-hour activity, but you had to spend some time getting the task, getting back, getting told about it, and going out and meeting up with her. This will be the last check. You have to try it again tomorrow.
I'm going to command her. Sorry, just hero point that.
It's your last hero point. You sure?
I'm only sure as long as I have my, I forget what it was called, whatever the thing I get to use my key for. Focus points is what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
hero points is what saves your life. Udir, you spend the day and do not collect oil.
I'm trying my best to try to promote us
Can I try?
as not bloodthirsty heathens. Because somebody had to do that.
Wait, can I try or no?
Yes,
If you want to.
Oh, sure, yeah, of course.
This one you can try twice per day.
Definitely putting good reviews for you.
Okay, Monster, you finally, after an entire day being in the swamp water, collect enough oil for this task that's needed. These aren't supposed to be like long running anything. They're supposed to be relatively quick because the big part's supposed to be the planning part. You bring it back to Paku, and these names don't mean anything because these are red shirts on the Star Trek Enterprise that you never see. They just run around the background. That task has been completed. And Bareth and the team, you both return back together later that day, moving into the day of the 21st. Where in the world? Reputation points. Here we go. 1, 4. Cool. Okay. Oh, Jesus. This is bad. So now I gotta look it somewhere. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. I did some math here, guys, very quickly, and I realized I don't think you'll reach the threshold in time.
Oh.
That's fantastic.
Based on what I'm seeing here, I don't think you will.
Wait, the threshold that we have to do everything in like 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, I don't think you'll reach the threshold in time because you don't have enough time.
I mean, if we don't have enough time, of course we're gonna rush it.
Well,
What if we got like criticals at the very least? Will that be enough?
No, based on these tasks that you're taking, accomplishing a deed earns you 1 reputation point. That's not the problem, it's the time. Each of these take days, or, time. And there's also a risk that you guys fail a check and have to try again the next day.
Yeah.
Because of that, you guys are currently at 30 reputation points. But I don't think you're going to reach the threshold in time.
But what's the threshold?
Well, I mean, if we're not gonna make it in time, then we gotta attack. We gotta do something.
I am not.
We can't sit here and just let our tribe die.
Well, I'm not about to say you're going to make them die early.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying go back to the burning mammoths. We're gonna go fight the dragon.
Yeah, I'd say if it's like the last day, let's all fight for the Nexus.
Yeah.
What happens, happens.
Yes.
You guys get back. The next day comes. Aokio is going to tell you of more tasks being brought forth to him by others who are slowly starting to see that you are working towards the betterments of everyone, helping the way you can. Leilani's support's also helping here. You have unlocked 2 more tasks. Many villagers come to the observatory for comfort and advice. We have many tasks before us and can't be everywhere at once. So if you can go and console them, it would be a great amount of help towards our goals. It would be a day of work to go to the observatory and essentially console those who come for advice. Then, the trading post is running out of food. Hunters are already overworked to provide for the town. They would be very grateful if you can restock the trading post in their stead. That is a lot of time. And you say so no more. This is a 3 days of travel, 1 day of fishing, 3 days to return.
3 days of travel. Wow. Okay.
Goodbye.
No, we're screwed.
You know that because the swamp doesn't have much food, you have to essentially travel 3 days to the next grid to help the fishermen. Remember, because the fishermen have lost 10 of their strong, if you guys remember. So you got to travel 3 days to the fisherman tribe, spend a day fishing with them, then travel 3 days back.
You mean we have to leave this stinking hellhole full of racists? Too bad. I hate this place.
Also, alternately, you can also hunt anywhere 2 hexes away, but it takes more time, but it's all auto-succeed without any sort of check. But that would be 6 days of travel, 1 day of hunting, 6 days of return at that point, which is rough.
Is that the only thing that's on the list to do?
Those 2 missions.
The other one sounded like a code name for we need to pass a charisma test.
Yeah, I agree. Udir can stay. He's good at talking.
But as long as someone travels with Munstro concerning her.
Yes, Bareth will come. And plus, I'm a
I
half
love that
wolf.
7 days puts you guys. That's what I'm talking about. Looking at these tasks because you guys didn't start off with extra tasks because of your low rolls. 7 days. I mean, obviously, whoever stays behind can do more tasks throughout that time. If they complete their one task, they get another one. 7 days will put you guys returning on the 28th.
Oh yeah, I just remember. Okay.
Love it.
By that logic, should 2 people stay back then?
We're like literally gonna be like, okay, we have food for you guys, and they're gonna be like, all right, well, we're just gonna let your family get slaughtered while we watch from the gates. Goodbye. Thank you for the food.
So who's leaving to go hunting?
Bareth.
Bareth, but yeah, El Monstro was gonna go too.
Okay, so leaving here behind.
It's not
Alright,
like it's not like she'll know that we're gonna get another task after this.
You guys won't have another task probably in time. That's what sucks about this task, because you guys can't do anything for 7 days about this. This one does reward 2. It's pretty important for them. All right, then. So we're gonna ignore you guys for the next 35 hours. Kidding. Ooh, dear. You're gonna go and console the people.
I'm gonna go what?
Talk to
Console.
people.
You're doing the other task.
Oh, yeah, sorry. For a second there, I thought I was going to assault people.
No, console. Offering these villagers guidance requires 1 day of work and a diplomacy check.
Yes.
If you fail, you don't succeed, and you could try again.
I will attempt to do this, and God forbid something.
Yeah, you are out of hero points.
Oh yeah, dang.
Well, guess what? I didn't think I was going to fail so badly.
You got
Lonnie,
this,
of course, in
dude.
this situation, you'd be staying behind because I mean, you could travel with him if you want because they run into danger.
Nah, I'll stay here.
Yeah,
Not you, I'm talking about Leilani.
Leilani, yeah, she'd probably stay with the tribe, not go
Okay.
out.
Into the wild. I'm not a hunter.
Not go out, help the tribe like we are. Okay.
I mean, she's not part of the tribe, but
Shiitakes are a bunch
You're
of
right.
hypocrites. I hate them.
What?
This is Bareth the entire time.
It is a diplomacy check time, Mood here. Let's see it.
do.
It's not a good sign that he can't even find the diplomacy.
Yeah, that's
No,
pretty bad
it's
already.
not, yeah.
It's not.
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the campaign. I appreciate it. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta tell you this funny thing that came up in a conversation with another player in a game that I play in when they were trying to.
Ooh,
talk
dear,
about
did
how
you
the delay action
freeze?
works.
No, right here. Why?
We're looking for diplomacy.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, you're the only one without hero points. I was like, and you have no hero points. Here comes that roll. But you succeed on your first day.
What? No way.
I mean,
Yeah,
15 is pretty good.
Incredible.
I mean, that's what you needed. One for Solly.
Wow. Way to go.
Hey.
Udir is the greatest among us.
You unlock another task the next day, the 22nd.
I wish he would talk more.
To put,
For Christ the Almighty, you sitting here talking about your own personal ideas.
you guys are this is your second day of traveling on this day. All right, Udir. You unlock the next task.
Right. Hit me.
Veku's little brother, Olohi, got lost in the swamp outside of Layuba.
Huh.
Veku is a known supporter of Ashen's swell of the Nexus, so we dare not bring up our efforts to him. But having him as an ally who owes us a favor is smart. This will require a day of activity, essentially. To go and find him out into the swamp. Requiring, and I'm assuming you're going to take this task as the only one in hand here, this deed, requires a perception check or a survival check to find him.
Let's see.
Failure here would mean, it's 4 hours of work, so you can do 2 checks today. Failure means you can try again, but 2 failures would result in him being lost forever and losing that ability. Also, something else to keep track of.
Oh.
This is something else you guys can also keep in mind, except for you guys now because you're traveling. Because he told you about this town. Remember, the blacksmith only likes money. He doesn't care about politics. There's an alchemist hut. This is a place where you guys can spend money to buy things. This is a 5th level settlement.
Striking runes, let's go.
Okay. I know
Distracting
to do this
runes.
task, and
You're
I'm
gonna
going
need
to
it.
Perception.
Because the shiitake aren't gonna help us.
Yeah,
Alright.
and we yeah.
Because you guys are evil.
Evil so subjective.
Why? I got a 14 in perception, and I roll a.
That's what an evil person would say.
Spending the day, Udir, or not the day, but spending 4 hours of effort out here in the swamp looking around for anything. You don't find the boy, but you know that you've got another chance to do so. Or he may be lost forever.
You got this. There we go.
You succeed with your second check.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
That would have been everything would have been increased by 20% if you bought from the blacksmith. He's upset and doesn't care about his prices. He's trying to get more money to find a way to get out of here. 1 for finding a lost boy. Hey. You're now moving into the 20. And something happens.
Yay.
That big of a deal. This is what's interesting. I gotta remember this too, so I'm gonna remember 5 successes. I'm gonna scroll all the way back up here to the top where my events are. Here we go. Okay. Each time the party leaves after Midrova, which it is, they encounter. Okay, cool. You two out hunting by yourselves, because of how close it is to the end of the month, are accosted by a war band, a burning mammoth.
Please tell me there is some like shiitake around to see this.
No, I mean they just sent you out to go do it, and you're heading to the fishing village. You're not there yet, technically.
Mm-hmm.
They're never gonna believe us.
That what?
We were attacked.
No, they never questioned that you were attacked. They never said it's fine to defend yourselves. It was monsters saying, once we get this, we're going to turn around and murder them. Like, it's not defending yourselves by any means. Like, in this case, you're defending yourselves. If you were out here specifically looking for them, it'd be different. Different mindset. It's the intent behind it. In this case, you're being attacked by... This is rough. This is rough, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sure that you'll be okay. We could play this out in combat rounds because I know you guys haven't done anything. I was seeing if Leilani would go with you, but she didn't. You guys are fighting a 1, 2, 3, 6 people.
6. Okay. Mm.
Monster no stealth, right?
Yeah, I got stealth.
You guys probably aren't moving through this entire area stealth, and they attack you. Like they're tracking you guys.
Well, wait. Wouldn't we be able to see them like a mile away?
In the swamps, no.
But they found us.
It's not like yeah, because they're tracking you. You're not tracking them.
Oh, okay. So we don't see their giant flames and smoke in
no,
there.
this isn't the entire war band. What the hell are you talking? This is an ambush party. This is a scouting party.
Oh, okay. Totally different. Gotcha.
Yeah. They're sending multiple war bands out. I'm going to move us over so I can show you guys. Now that this has happened, you can see that war band, as I mentioned, by like the 24th or whatever, they're quite literally on the fringes of the swamp, preventing anyone from essentially leaving that direction. And it even says here, this army is meant to spur the party on rather than be combat encounters. However, if Arsa does deploy war bands to kill your party, each time the party leaves Layuba after Midrova, which it is, it's well after Midrova, you encounter a war band. Because that's where they are. And as you're moving through, because you're heading to that fishing village, you can imagine what you run into. War band. So,
Wait. Where's the fishing village located?
It's B44.
B40. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
so
3 days. It's 3 days to get there,
Mhm.
and you're on the third day. So of your third day to travel to get to this location, you engage your warband party.
Okay.
Technically, you should have engaged it the moment you left this tile, like when you started entering this tile. But I guess we have to run this because there's only 2 of you. You guys could literally die right here. That's why it's dangerous to push your luck. Here we go. I don't really have a.
I mean, we were going on a fishing trip.
We're gonna.
This is happening. Bareth is like, can you believe their own fishers can't feed them? Ugh.
They can, but they died from monsters.
Weak.
So they can't.
They got nothing.
They can if it weren't for the circumstances making it to where they can.
I want you guys to ignore the map itself. They don't have it because it's so random. I'm just using a swamp tile here. Everything's difficult terrain, but it is not like the water. So ignore the whole bridge thing. It's just a swamp map. I don't really have a good one that I could bring out that really matters here. We're going to use this, and you're being attacked by this group of evil, and I feel so bad. I really do. I'm like, they're going to take this hunting trip and not just wait in town and then do the easy ones. Because it's a lot of points, but it's danger. Danger, Will Robertson. All right, here we go.
Out of character, like, can we just, like, run away?
It's hard to run through a swamp, but you can definitely run, but you're going to... Where are you running to? You're going to run away from the camp and run back to Layuba?
No, run to, like, the fisher, because that's our mission.
You're gonna run to the fishing camp, and they're gonna chase you all the way to the fishing camp, and then these fishers who are clearly probably not fighters, are probably not gonna fight and just witness you fighting them anyway. And also, you're exhausted from running.
True, yeah. And if I'm exhausted, I can't use rage. So.
All right.
Well,
we know the Shiitake aren't gonna lift a finger to help us, so we gotta do it ourselves.
Yeah, like. Why are we asking for their help if they're not going to help?
I know it's ridiculous.
They are going to help.
They say they are, but they're like, "Oh, we don't fight." I'm like, "Okay, you're as useless as people in our tribe." No offense.
It's just us and our 16 wolves monster.
Okay.
Plot twist, maybe.
Here's the plan. Don't get flanked. Wait, do you have deny advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
You both have deny advantage, so you're good.
Yep. Okay. Kill one at a time. It'll be faster.
Oof. They are upon you guys.
Wait, this is the Burning Mammoth?
Yeah, ignore their art. That's just a character template they're using. This is a Burning Mammoth art, I think. Yeah. But they don't have art for the Raiders or the Captain.
Okay. What do we see? Do they all have the same weapon? Crap. So who has what?
Find out as soon as we get it. Initiative rolled.
All right. Well, I don't know what to say.
Good luck, guys.
This is where we lose party members.
I heard that one before.
I mean, I've killed many of you guys so far.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you all in? I think you all are.
It's supposed to be like kill month.
So there are no surprise rounds in this situation, Barrett, but you do see them come upon you. They were creeping through, and they got to a point where they took a couple of quick steps, called out their calls of war, and they are on you. It's all difficult terrain throughout the swamps, technically. Again, if I found a better way, I could say, like, well, these few areas are dry land, but it says here you're essentially fighting into a location, moving through the swamps, so it's all bad. It's bad for them, too, unless you were a ranger, and then you ignore difficult terrain, or natural difficult terrain.
I was like looking for the feat. I was like, what is it?
I think it's like not
It's
fleet.
called Wild Stride.
Oh.
I think they get it as a class of feature, not a feat.
Yeah. So Barrett is just walking with Monstro, just being like, these people are awful. I hate them all. And then it's like, oh, an ambush! Draws his short bow. I'm just gonna do 3 strikes against this guy.
This guy right here? Okay.
Ooh. No sneak it.
Nice. Wow.
Yo,
2 crits.
coming in, bro.
Whoa. We are ready.
Shout to that 0 on a D10.
It's pretty good. You shoot out, shooting in this direction at the sky, and you realize it was an illusion.
Bummer.
Are you serious? Oh.
I just realized. Okay, this is funny too. This is going to be against Monstro. Fail. These guys, when they start combat using deception stealth, which they did, they get a free demoralize check against the creature. That's pretty fun. Okay. You've got a critical hit. All right.
If he doesn't die from this, we're screwed.
dead. 9, 26. 9 and 26 is 34, 35, 45, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Yeah, he's down.
It's just like one in the chest and then two right through the eyes.
Those are like the luckiest shot I've ever seen.
This guy's going to 10, 20, 30, 10. So 2 actions to get there. They attempt to attack you with a hatchet. Mr. Monstro. I also got a natural 20. Suck it.
I will.
Okay. 16.
16.
That's all he does. Now for this person's turn. Oh, I just realized I didn't have your character sheets up either. Sorry, archers. Okay. Now it's for this red-haired girl, which is definitely not red-haired. It's just a warband. Okay, so those people were wielding hatches. This chick is wielding a... Oh, that's really interesting. What'd she use in this case? Oh, definitely that. She's got a great axe.
A gun.
Based on what you just did, Barrett, you're going to see her scream in fury. Her eyes go into a sucking black as she does sudden charge right up to you. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20. She'll just go right up to you and swing at you.
Okay.
With her great axe. 28 to hit.
All right. That is.
Okay. I just realized she gets that. Okay. Oh, wow. That's fun. That's 28 total damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's a lot of D12s, and she has rage damage. Rager. Okay, this archer here in the back, because these are archers, are going to... Do they have a hunt prey thing? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh. It's called Sentry's Aim. It's just archer's aim. They're going to just aim at you with a sentry aim attack here. Fook. It's a 22 to hit.
I miss it.
Misses? Okay, cool. So even with sentry aim, it misses. Reload to shoot again. Attack number 2. Another 22. It is now the other Raider's turn. He's going to move down. Double action. The flank monster, not knowing he can't be flanked, and attempt a hatchet attack. Yeah. I miss with an 18. Monster.
Okay. I don't have my weapon out because we were surprised.
Yeah, that's why he drew his.
Okay, so...
In this case, you may want to rage. You need to do as much damage as possible, not try to play safety.
we'll see what happens. So, get my weapon out and sudden charge.
As you go to draw your weapon, they both attack of opportunity you.
Fair enough.
19 misses you, but a 28 I know hits. Take another 8 damage.
You said 28?
Yeah, I know 28 hits. So
Yep.
take 8 damage.
Okay, sudden charge right here into a flank.
As you run past, she also will swing out at you. With her great axe. 22. Oh, you didn't run that way.
Come on.
And I don't think I would have made it if I ran that way, right? Difficult terrain.
No, not difficult
That was
terrain.
like
Yeah.
80.
See 22?
22 to hit Munster.
That is a miss.
Okay, she misses you.
Okay. Please get a crit. Oh.
Ooh, pretty good, pretty good. That is a crit. So I'm glad that you dealt delete damage.
I forgot to change that.
22.
The lead. Might keep it. Okay, that's it.
Alright. Archer here is going to do an aim shot at you. You know what? I'm going to drag everybody else on this map. Wait, is this map got dynamic lighting? Can everybody see it?
Oh yeah, I
Becky,
forgot.
can you see this map?
Let me check real quick. Yes.
Okay.
I see Munster right here, and then Barrett right here.
So Munster, a 29 to hit you, and then a 17 misses. I know 17 misses.
Yep, 29 hits.
Munster take 9 damage from this guy back here.
Mm.
No, like I said that.
Gareth, your turn.
All right. Bareth, seeing her, she slashes into him. He like throws his bow at her. He's like, "Hey, catch this!"
He catches it, kisses it, throws it back to you.
All right, I dodge it. I quick draw.
Oh, shit.
And I'll
She
use
quick
mine.
draws a heart to your chest with her axe.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Let's explore these options.
These two people walk off the swamp to another direction.
You're on your own. Monster.
The ending we never
no.
knew.
Hey, let's reroll that.
0 points for
Why
No.
you?
Oh, yeah.
this.
What's the point?
Wow.
Alright, let's try another one.
That's what I said last week.
22 hits.
All right. And then I'm like, God, I know we don't talk a lot, but if you could give this to me, a 21.
Me and Sister Cinder.
Yeah.
19 misses, right?
Does it?
No, 19. Cause you said 21, but that you're counting the flat-footed, right?
Yeah.
21 misses if you counted the flat-foot. Usually it's against her armor class,
Mm-hmm.
so it'd be a 19 to hit her flat-footed, but that's a miss.
Gotcha.
All right, this guy. They're just gonna continue with what they were doing. I want to get more attacks, but 10, 20, 30. Let's get to right here and attack Munster again. Munster, attachment attack. 28 again. I am rolling hot tonight.
Wow.
Munster, take 10.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's all he does. Captain's turn. Captain's gonna 10, 25 to here to get out of flank and swing at you twice.
I'd love it if you missed.
I might. We'll see. Okay, I got a 16 to
Mhm.
hit you for my first attack. Yeah, pretty good, right? And then a 15.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
I missed. I rolled awful for her. She's holding the bow with one hand, trying to swing the axe out of there. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? She's no longer bleeding.
I can't wait to run away and for that to be used against me.
It is now this archer's turn who's going to put another 2 arrows into you there, Mr. Rogue Man. Sentry aim and then normal attack. Alright, sentry aim is a 27, normal attack is a 22.
All right, first one hits.
Okay, only 4 piercing. I rolled low.
God, this
The
was
guy is going to move 2 actions to get here and attack Munster again.
no.
Hatchet attack. Another 28. What is wrong with me?
Wow.
10 slashing to Munster. Munster, it's your turn.
Okay.
Fucking run.
We could run. I mean, it's an option. Wait, is that what you would really say? Or is that
Run as in like get some distance between you at some point during this round.
I really want to
Don't do the damage. Let these archers, who likely have ignoring double range increment, keep helping you.
I feel like double stepping is like the only option.
You cannot step. You are in difficult terrain. That's why they don't step. Unless you had feather step, and I don't think you have feather step as a feat.
Nope.
Yeah, if you move at all, you're going to be broken.
That is true. Think about all my options. Feels like hitting is the best option. Okay, wait. Give me a second. I move 25. Difficult terrain. So wait, if I move 25 and I'm doing sudden charge, that goes to 50. So I would just move 25 in the squares, right?
If you're talking about for sudden charge,
Yeah.
Yeah, technically you would move 25 squares, but you have to make sure you count because of how diagonals work too. If you move it diagonally, every other diagonal adds an extra 5 feet. So what you're just doing is you're adding an extra 5 based on what's printed. So
Okay.
if you're using the arrow measurement, just
Yeah.
add 5 to each square.
Gotcha. So 15.
See?
15. 20. That would be 25.
I don't even see him up there anymore. Like I said, I think he got away finally. I was looking on the backside of the blinds. Nothing. I was pretty sure he was going to get away. Yeah, he can't climb on this stuff.
That is the only option.
Give me like...
Because I can't.
Sorry, I was still helping her on the lizard.
Mhm. Where is the where is the route to leave the map?
You want to try to run, huh? That should have been something you should have done earlier. Running may get you killed.
Why would running get us killed now?
These guys back here are archers using longbows. They're in difficult terrain, so they're going to be pelting you the whole time. And if they ever critically hit you, you're going to be pinned, wasting even more actions while the others catch up to you. You're moving at the same speed that they're moving at. If that makes any sense. So on their rounds, whoever actions you spend, they can just run up to you and then AOO you again.
Mm-hmm.
Should have, like, if you were going to run, running should have been something you should have started doing.
Okay. We still
You
got.
still can.
Yeah, I know. We still got to target.
You ain't got nowhere to go. They seem to be trackers because they are scouting parties too, so they're going to be able to find you because you're running. Then, before you get a chance to heal, they're going to be upon you again.
Mm.
And you also don't have medicine, so how do you anticipate healing all your health the next day? You're only going to heal like your level times con.
True, but I do have that healing crystal.
You can't use that healing crystal.
Because.
You have to have a wayfinder to activate the resonance power. All you get is the Warren effect, which is like the, I forgot what it does.
Oh, it's useless. It prevents me from dying too fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if I leaped? For one
you're
action.
Provoke either way.
Leaps for one action. Either way, it's 2 actions, even if I do a sudden charge.
You couldn't sudden charge with leaps. There's sudden leap as a feat, by the way.
Oh. I could leap right here, though. Or...
Not through a square. Yeah, jumping high enough. You have to go in this direction.
What if I... Wait, I can't step. So even if I move...
Step.
Yeah. So even if I move... Could leap... Thinking. 1, 2... 10... I could jump 40 right here.
Remember, your jump DC can only ever be set to your
Speed, yeah.
max movement speed.
So yeah, there is no point of jump. Yeah, there's no point of jumping. Okay, so I might as well just sudden charge then.
All right, well they both will attack. Key girl. All right, here it comes 2 hatchet attacks. Hiya. 13 misses for sure, but I know 27 hits.
27 does hit.
10 more damage to you.
Wait, with flanking? Wait, does it matter? No, it doesn't matter.
There's no flanking because you have a deny advantage as well. But you take another 10.
Gotcha.
All
Good.
right.
Let's see if we hit. Ooh, hero point.
That is a critical hit.
Perfect. She's still up?
Or she's still up.
Of course. All right, next hit. Or technically I could step.
Can't step.
Oh yeah, wait, I can move for a better flank for him.
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Another hit.
Is she taking the bleed damage?
You hit it already.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, now this archer's going to work on you, Monstro. Here comes a sniper's aim and a normal aim. Okay. Sniper's aim, I got a natural 1, so nothing, even with a plus 1, 12 is going to miss you. But then I got a natural 20 for a 25 to hit you, Monstro.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, you're going to take 14 piercing damage. Hold on, it's going to be more. They don't have the freaking deadly coded up. So 15 total damage. So an extra 1 if you already took the 14.
Ah.
And you are now pinned to the swamp.
This is fine.
Essentially, you're immobilized until you spend an action to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Which does have the attack trait. I think it's how pinned works. No, I think it's just an interact to pull it free. Yeah, it's just interact. Aerith, it's your turn. Next round.
Okay. Gotta take a slash at the redhead.
Go ahead.
Nice.
It's a hit.
Oh my goodness.
You got sneak attack damage?
No, she's not 5 foot.
Oh.
Alright, I'll do it again. This is gonna have +2 to the damage. Oh, I'm gonna hero point that.
Hit.
Alright,
Yes.
so that's +2 to the damage as well.
You okay?
Yeah, what's up?
I thought you made a sound.
No.
Really? Okay.
Love you. Bye.
You're a barbarian. You know how barbarian health totals look.
I don't know
Right.
anything.
Well, she definitely raged and is hitting you with a ferocity unbeknownst to normal mortals. Are you planning to move, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
10, 23. As you move, she will swing out at you.
Can't miss.
Yeah. 34.
Yep. Alright, that's great.
That's a crit. All right, that's 24 slashing. Wait, no, it's more than that. That's 40 slashing damage because of her rage.
No problem.
You still up?
I feel so good.
This is bad.
My
knew
mini-
this
I
was
thought you were gonna
happen,
battle medicine yourself.
but you can't this round.
Well, yeah, now you can. Yeah.
I knew I was gonna win.
This guy's going to 10, 20, move up 2 attacks against Munster. 27 and then a 6, natural 1. Jesus.
27 hits.
Another 10.
Dang, they're just doing straight 10s.
It's they got a +5 on the back end, but yeah, I'm rolling 5s each time. It is now her turn. She is going to right up on you. Make 2 attacks, even if you fall from the first one.
No.
Oh,
Burning
God.
Mammoth's way.
Doesn't matter if I fall. I have
Okay.
to keep up.
Fall if you fall unconscious. 24 for the first one to hit, 28 for the second to hit.
You. 2 damage on each. No problem.
The freaking 24 drops you to dying 1, and the
I
second
didn't
one puts you
catch
to
that,
dying 2.
Oh.
You drink your cat's eye elixir. She, as soon as she does this, falls unconscious from the bleed.
Oh my god.
Take that, Burning Mammoth.
Is Chris gonna make his third character now?
Probably
Fourth
gonna have to
character?
at this point, because there ain't no way Munster can save. So now it's the archer's turn, who's going to put some arrows into Munster. Now that you're technically prone, and it's easier to hit Munster here in this situation.
I'm not flat-footed though.
Crossbow. Bam! No, you're not flat-footed. 24 and then a 12.
Miss and a miss.
They both miss? Shit. Alright, so this guy's gonna move up. 2 actions and then 1 swing. Yeah. 22 misses. Technically, this would be her first save. And the bleed. Hey, that's rough. That's dying 2. Dying 3 from the bleed. And let's see if she keeps bleeding. She is still bleeding from the bleed. She's probably gonna die. Munster, your turn.
Okay. The only thing I can do is move.
Cannot move, you are immobilized.
Oh yeah,
Aren't
right,
you
right.
immobilized?
Yep. We might as well. She's gonna take out her invisibility potion.
Alright.
from
As
Darius.
you go to draw it, these two guys are going to make 2 swings at you. They both miss, 13 and 15.
Okay, drink it.
Okay.
And is there a point of hiding in the same spot? How does that work? Because I know I'm immobilized, so I need to take this stupid arrow out.
You have to technically sneak. You wouldn't be able to hide. You can't sneak away because it's a move action.
Okay, but can I hide?
I can't believe Monstro's gonna get away with killing 2 of my characters.
I know, right?
Hmm.
Watch with
I might as well
matter.
just take it out.
Hiding. To be hide. I think hiding is usually move between cover. Hold on.
Well, I'm concealed, so I can hide.
It says if you were hidden or undetected, you retain that condition. If you successfully become hidden to a creature but then cease to have cover, you need cover to become undetected. Even if you were to hide here, they know the square that you're in. It doesn't change anything. You're still just hidden.
Okay, it does give me like a better.
No, it's still a DC 11 flat check to hit you.
Okay, so yeah, she's gonna take the little arrow off her foot.
Okay. All right, you're no longer whatchamacallit.
Mobilized.
The archer kind of knows where you're at. What does this effect actually say? Does it say ignore just the concealed condition? Damn it. Alright, so he's going to sentry aim into that square he knows you're in. Let's roll a flat check first. So here comes the attack. Okay, that misses you. And then he's going to do it again. Get another arrow into that location. See if they can get you. Nope. Second one misses. Alright. This guy is going to straight up just swing 3 times in that square. So let's do 3d20. All 11s and higher. Okay, so just the second attack. Got it. It's important for my MAP. Hatchet 2. I miss. Aerith. DC 12.
No problem.
You have toughness? You don't have toughness, do you?
No.
DC 12.
Oh, good. Okay.
You're only dying 1. Water's not deep enough, like I said, just ignore the map so you're not drowning or anything. Other archers, same thing. We're going to do 2 things. Hey, the first one, which is the important one, will hit through your hit, and the second one's going to miss you. Here comes the composite longbow attack, 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Okay, 7 more damage to you. And then this guy is going to do his 3d20 attacks in that square. Attack 2 and attack 3. Easy done. Attack 2. Attack 3. They both miss. That's an 8 and 7. Now it's her turn. Let's see if she makes that recovery check. You might have just killed another pretty mammoth. Nope, she's done. She's done. She's out. Monstro, your turn.
Okay. Sneak away? Like Lizzie should have did.
You could. And sneaking away is very smart because that's how they're going to not know where you went. But you got to remember, sneaking is move at half speed, and you're also already at half speed because of the difficult terrain. So you'll be moving like 1 square. But you can do that for sure.
Okay. Do I need to hide?
It's not a hide. It's sneak. Sneak's the best.
Okay. Because how does attack of opportunity work? Because they
don't see you moving, so they can't react.
Okay. So I can just try to sneak away.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, stealth against everyone's perception DC. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. So what you do when you sneak in this situation, because it's going to be half speed, which is 25, half is not even 15, it's 10. So you get 1 square. I'm assuming you're going this way or you're going this way. Which way are you going? Because with sneaking, you move to the square first, and then you make your check.
Can I go this way?
Yeah, if you want to. That was 1 action.
I can technically just book it, right? Or that will that trigger attack of opportunity?
Oh, again, they wouldn't see you, but once you start booking it, they're going to know where you're going and where you ended up at.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Remember before we left when we bought those healing potions at the alchemist shop? That was tight.
Okay, wait. Let me count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If I book it now,
even better, I'm sure that Monster has the bag of holding. So like, even if Udir wanted to buy something, oh no, Udir, you have the bag of holding, right?
Yes, I have the bag of holding.
Okay, cool. So all the stuff is with the person back at the shop. So if Monster goes down, they don't get all your loot. That would be the worst.
That would be the worst.
But you did just kill Competing Dragon's character again.
So glad I paid for this.
We paid it for suicide, basically.
The best part is
I would love to
like,
heal you, but I thought the crystals could heal you, and I'm like, oh, I can get them up easily, but I can't heal.
The best part is what? What did you say?
It's all difficult terrain, so I can't like use any of my like abilities.
Yeah, that's what they say about any of the swamp tiles. It mentions it specifically for when you get attacked by the warbands. They attack in a tile of all difficult terrain swamp tiles. Not affected by anybody who has water walk or wild stride, or is a top amount of large size or larger. Or if you're large size or larger. Oh, cool. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, so if you got big from like Giant Instinct or something.
Okay. I think I have an idea.
Okay.
If I just move normally without sneaking, he won't have attack of opportunity because he can't see me, right?
No, but then he'll know where you ended up.
He'll know where I ended
Make
up.
yourself known when you move. Sneaking is how you avoid notice.
Right.
So if you sneak, then he won't know, because as it stands right now, as far as you know, they don't know where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
They think that you might still be in that square.
Okay, so I'm going to move my 10 and then sneak again.
Alright, so they know that you went south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's lower.
It is lower, but that's a 12.
It's up to you.
I'm an expert. Gonna move right here.
Go into that square? Okay. You go to sneak, and it was good. But the DC for the archers, though they're kind of far away. You know what? I'll give it to you. I think they're too far away. 80 feet's usually, I think, the good estimate. Yeah. 80 is a good sense. Like, you can see about 80 feet away pretty good. Beyond that, it starts getting kind of fuzzy. All right. It's now their turn. So this archer is going to 10, 20, 10. He's going to do that. He's got to just move up 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20, 5, 10, 5, 10. Because I think only one of them hit you, but I'm not even sure.
Yeah, one of them hit me. I remember that.
This guy is going to do a seek in a 30-foot cone because they don't know that you moved. Well, they saw you run south. So he's going to move up 10, 20, and he's going to seek into a cone. It's going to be against your stealth DC, which I now know is a 24. All right. Skill check. Perception. Submit. I got not that. I did not get a 24.
Okay, good.
So he's going to move in that direction, like where you were traveling, to see if he bumped into you, which he didn't. Gareth, DC 11. Nothing like being captured by the burning mammoth.
Then we gotta go.
You just got done being mauled by a bear, and then now your character is about to get mauled and burned and lacerated and castrated by the burning mammoths.
We did hanging out with the shiitake, honestly.
It's not the best way.
Shiitake.
Oh no.
Failure. Dying too.
Do you have any hero points?
To what end?
Yeah, to what end? Yeah, both the archers did their things. It's this guy. I think he's going to try to do a burst in the area where you went. You went south by 10, so where he's at. He's going to do it in this area, assuming that you went left, because you did okay. It's a burst. Here comes their check. Skill check. Perception. Roll. Come on, big roll, big roll. That isn't a big roll. He doesn't see anything. Calls it out. Don't think he's in that area. But come out this way. 10, 20. And he's going to do a search to the south, which isn't going to matter because you're not in that area. Munster.
Okay. I feel like
I
this.
honestly thought that you would do something about like sneaking back north towards your buddy and then potentially saving him, but
How could I save him? I can't heal him. Like you said, I can't use the crystals to heal him. And I don't have battle medicine. I don't have medicine. I can't. I don't.
have any.
I have
Don't have any
nothing.
healing potions either.
No, Udir has all that.
Oh no.
So trust me, I
Oh,
trust me. I would, because I'm invisible. I would, but I
I
have
think
nothing.
if you would have been raging at any point during those attacks, you probably would have dropped that barbarian before it dropped Bareth.
But then I would have to fight. Then I have to fight until the end.
Maybe.
Which that means she'll probably chase down the archers first because she has a swim speed. But look, if I had something to heal, if I had something to heal him with, I would. I just wish there was more people to come and help us. But let me think.
I feel bad that you just said, I'm glad that you're,
If I just go off the map and just sneak away, am I gone? How's that work?
I'm just saying, you're aiming to just leave, right?
Yes, I have to report back that we got attacked by burning mammoths and we need help.
I mean, help from who?
Udir.
They're out there doing tasks. By the time you get back to base 3 more days, it's going to be almost time for you guys to have to, like, fight the Nexus.
Is everyone dead yet?
No, not yet, but he's close.
they're about to die.
The safest way for you to get out of the situation is likely to sneak. Sure, you're only moving 3 squares, but if you do the thing you did last time, they know at least the roundabout area that you're in. If with 3 sneaks, they practically lose you until they get lucky with a perception check.
Okay, 3 sneaks.
You're probably going to want to go off to the right or something too. It doesn't really matter, but they saw you last moving south, so you want to bypass that.
Right.
Dissect it. Kind of like you set the decoy in this direction, so like now you want to like go back the way they come because they're not searching north. You may even want to sneak north, kind of thing, or sneak diagonally, but that would be continue. Move your next square and then continue. Moving south, that's where they know that you're going. With south, south isn't safe. It's up to you. Where's your last sneak going to be?
Wait, south wasn't. Wait, because this guy looked over this way, right?
He looks south from him.
This way.
South. Yeah, when you made a movement to the south and then disappeared again. They know you're traveling south. The more south you go, you're traveling in the direction they're looking.
Okay, so that's why I'm going this way.
No, that's still southwards. Like, the best way to lose them would be to go the opposite direction that they're traveling. If you're trying to break, like, a line of sight and stuff like that. Even going straight across.
I feel like staying right here because that means they're going to just walk away. Because I'm still hidden.
You want to make another stealth action to sneak again?
Yeah, why not? Because can I just go like southeast?
Yes, but that is the direction that they last saw you in, southeast. They may not be seeing towards the east, but if they don't keep seeing you to the south, they're going to start looking east and west. You know where they're not looking? To the north.
But you want me to sit here and travel all the way up north?
Well, I'm still going to have to do this for several checks. Like, the thing is, they may end up finding you. And not to mention, at this point, what's going to end up happening is, though you're sneaking, you don't have foil senses. So once they realize they can't find you, guess what they're going to start doing?
Sniffing me out in a 30-foot cone?
No, they're going to start tracking you. You're making tracks because you're not covering your tracks because you can't. And they're going to start looking and tracking you down again like they did before. And then catch up to you, all 4 of them, with your low health. After your invisibility wears off, they'll find you at that point. Traveling in the direction that they're searching means that they're still close to you. Traveling away from the direction that they're traveling means you got more distance between you and them.
Right, you're telling me to make all this. How many squares is this? Like, yeah, that many squares up here.
I mean, that's technically how stealth actions work, but you could technically just sit there and not do anything and not have to worry about sneaking at all. There's no more checks to keep the condition because you have the condition. You didn't have to move at all. they'll be going through the area. It'd be like an alert's up in like Red Dead Redemption or something. They may end up finding you, but in this case, after a couple more checks, the archers are coming down with better perceptions. They're going to start looking in this area.
Right, but they still have to look in a little cone, right?
Cone or a burst.
Okay, and they're too far away to even reach me because it's difficult terrain. So
yeah, but the idea would be is like a 30-foot cones. They can start searching in several areas, but after a couple of rounds, I'm not going to have us roll them all out.
Okay, so just to be clear, best option is to.
That's not a best option here. It was smart for you to pop the invisibility potion. Your best bet would have been to take off. Sneaking is good because now they can't know where you're at. If you would have taken off, you put distance. You're putting reliance into the mischance. And then once you're really far away, you start sneaking, or just keep going. Try to outrun them if you can. But in this case, because they're trackers and you are leaving tracks, they're going to find them. They're going to find you. You're going to take the track action. That's what's going to happen after several rounds of them not being able to see you.
Yeah, but I'll probably be farther enough. If I book it, yeah, I'll be further enough to not be caught.
You have it at this point. I mean, you could be, but once you start booking it, they're going to hear you and see you and start running after you and attacking you from a distance.
So by that logic, I should just sneak away a little enough and then start booking it.
Even then, they're going to, as soon as you start booking it, you're going to be within 80 feet of them because they're in this area. They're going to see where you're booking it from and start booking it. These archers can hit you, or at least try to. But it's ultimately, I'm going to tell you this right now, it's coming down to their skills versus your skills. They are going to be tracking you. You're going to make one check, and they can essentially follow your tracks for an hour. How long does that invisibility last?
Pretty sure, 10 minutes, 1 minute?
Yep. And what you could start doing, which is a complicated process, is covering your tracks as well.
Oh, yeah. Is that a survival, right?
It's a survival check, but like you cover your tracks moving up to half your travel speed, which means you're literally doing the same thing you're doing now in this swamp area to make a survival check against. Oh, anyone tracking you must succeed a survival check against your survival DC if it's higher than the normal DC to track you. The normal DC to track you is, in this case, it's probably going to be like a 20. It's not going to be too hard. What's your survival DC?
Let me see. That was a 20. Survival DC is a 10.
So a 20. It's the same DC. So even covering your tracks ain't going to do anything. They're going to find you. You're literally like as much as a Nibble Panther's tracks through a jungle. Tracks obscured by rainfall, but you're leaving tracks. You don't have access to fly. You're not really climbing up into the trees. Now, you could technically do that, but they will track you up to that tree and know where you're at. These guys found you in this jungle of 12 miles.
Yeah, but they didn't. Well, they didn't track us because they ambushed us in front of us. They didn't follow us.
But technically, that's what it was. They tracked you into the swamp, and then you ran into them. But yeah, they were finding you.
Okay.
Tracking isn't too much. You guys are already traveling at half speed. What is your ultimate plan here?
Go back to Udir and tell them what happened.
Okay, you're trying to travel back to Lyuva then.
You're saying that it's impossible. So
not impossible. You could make it. You're moving 3 actions. They're moving 3 actions. If the archers stop to shoot you with 2 actions, they can't keep up for long. But you are going to potentially be taking potential attacks as you're going through this area. And at some point, they'll stop chasing you, sure. But you could fall from the arrows. You could.
Yeah.
Or you maybe get immobilized by the arrows if I critically hit. And at that point, the guys may even catch up to you.
Okay.
The trigger was if you went invisible, you have a better chance to not get hit because of your hit, even if you're full sprinting. So if you let's say you start doing it now. How long does that invisibility potion last?
Why doesn't it say? Jeez. Probably 1 minute. Probably 10 to, let me see. Visibility lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, a second level visibility spell. Okay, yeah, it's a 10-minute thing until you do any sort of hostile action. Running for 10 minutes is invisible. They're going to have to, like, at some point you'll be further along than their archers can hit you. But, or 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 rounds at my best bet because of how they can treat their range increments because they're technically rangers. You're going to essentially be taking close to about 10 attacks total between the 2 of them the entire time. Now, you're hidden, so I've got to roll those hidden checks. if I don't critically hit you on any of them and I miss you, you're at that point so far away that they're probably not going to chase you, but they'll know where you went. And then they're going to, at that point, probably go back to pilfering your friend's body
Okay, gotcha.
and then taking them to the tribe.
Well,
That's how you get away.
all right. Let's do that scenario then.
All right. Fast forward it. This is the first archer. His flat checks. If you start sprinting. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them are going to get through your hidden. This is the other archer. These are all going to be their sniper's aims. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 as well. All right, so it means 8 total attacks coming at you. This is where it's bad. This is the best bet because I could have rolled less than that, but as you can see, I rolled really well. So 1 miss, that's a 15. 27, that's a hit. So take 8.
Okay, 8.
3 natural 20. This is what I was worried about. That is going. That's a lot. That's 20 plus damage. Yeah, you're down. I didn't mean to roll a d20. I meant to roll a d10. The deadly. This was your best bet to get away because they can start.
You said
tracking
just
you.
20, right?
Yeah. So yeah, this next attack was 10 piercing, double to 20 with the 5 deadly, so 25.
Oh, 25. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm invisible. But I'm invisible down. Does that matter? No.
No, it doesn't. You're just unconscious down, making your dying saves and stuff, which technically,
Hero recovery.
Bareth, I know you probably don't even care about your hero points and stuff. So do you want to see if you recover naturally, or do you even care at this point? I'm so sorry. I looked at their levels. Those guys, the guy that you dropped, very easy to kill, right? Even the archers aren't that hard to kill. This person was clearly the bigger threat. That's a good thing that Masha was on it, but the lack of the extra rage damage and whatnot, and the potential trip too, like knocking her down so she has less actions, was the ultimate downfall in that situation. But it's up to you, Bareth. But now Monster, because that was a critical hit that dropped you. You're
If he's going to be castrated, I'll go ahead and just let him die in the mud. Thank you.
No, it's not going to be castrated, but they're definitely going to kill you because you're old. No, I guess they do.
Wait, how old is he?
Too.
Well, he's an elf. Forgot.
He's an ancient elf.
Yeah.
They may put you into the rungs to like part of the what do they call it? Like how they do for like Russian prisoners. They make you work for Mother Russia kind of thing. They put you in the
Gulag?
engine. Yeah, like the gulag. They put you to work for the engine, so they may put you to work.
Mm.
Building stuff and whatnot, like under constant watch. And they may even, one of the things I know that they do is like for people they think are good fighters, which you've just demonstrated, is they remove your eyes so that you can't fight back and then just make you work.
Wow.
That is appealing. Okay. I'll see my real one. I'll get in tune with my real life ancestors.
Oh my god.
And
That got
we can
dark.
move. We can continue. I guess we're technically done with the session. I hate this, guys. I really do. I knew when you guys were leaving, and I even mentioned it several times before that the Burning Mans were on the horizon. They're there. It's a possibility, but traveling out with 2 people, and I thought that Lay, if you were to hear, you probably would have survived. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't get to see your. We didn't get to see your character and stuff.
I'm in character. I'm not going to leave Sutaki. I don't know these people.
This only happens halfway through Rova. What month is it currently? What I have it at? Oh, it's well past Rova, isn't it? We're in Lamashon, yeah. So like they technically could have been attacking you at any point before, but you've been here for several days already, and I didn't have the attacks happen yet because it's anytime they leave Lyuba is what it says. Like after mid Rova, they send out war bands to kill you because they're watching. There's so many of them out there, and I cannot believe in a campaign that's not supposed to be hard. I pseudo-killed 2 more people. Now, Monstro, because you're a child, and most of the people who've seen what you can do as far as rage and whatnot likely don't know it, per se.
Mm-hmm.
So, if anything, they'll probably conscript you. Is that the word?
Constrict?
When people are brought into another...
Conscript?
Is that what I'm thinking of?
Conscript, yeah, conscription.
Brainwash and stuff like that. They're going to turn you, Monstro. Which is fine because this is your family, after all. You like the idea of murder and slaying. And
That's
whatnot.
true. Monster will fit in.
Right? So
You guys' idea of murder and all that stuff is like
the good news
it's
is
only
I
one person.
don't have to write off that you both have died. Because there's a good chance you won't. Bareth, you are an ancient elf, which means you're very old. But did you say you looked youthful at least? Bareth?
Yep. Yeah, he's a handsome boy.
he's handsome, they're probably going to kill you.
Bring
They
Should've
kill
made him
80 people
ugly.
from the Broken Tusk who appear to be good fighters of, like how like Picano mentioned too. But I think they put the elderly to work until they die themselves, but it's the women and children. Like obviously they put the women to work for their own special means by creating more burning mammoths, but other children they'll conscript. So if Barrett looked good, there's a good chance Barrett just died. Monstro, you are in troves of the same organization that you hate. And the moment you lash out, they're going to put you in your place. And with enough torture and enough exposure to this kind of world, the way it works even in our society is people break. And it's very easy to make people break. Now, your rage will help you in that sense, but the moment they realize that there's more to you than just a typical child, they may defang you. It is easier for them to put you to work for the Burning Mammoths and remove your feet or something like that than
How is removing my? I'm just saying,
how
how is removing my feet help me work for them?
you can do stuff with your hands. You can weave and carve and stuff like that. They can coat you around. Hands are probably better, but you can actually work without feet, but it's harder to work without hands unless you become footsidextrous, whatever it's called.
I think so.
Footsidextrous.
I don't know what it's called specifically.
Extra dexterous.
Here's the problem: is Udir's back here. You guys are supposed to be gone for a week, and he'll never know.
How are we just like?
And then well, and at the same time, we're not going to get enough tasks done because
I think
I think we're no offense. I think we're done.
I think we TPK'd.
It's not done. So what happens in this situation? So that you guys, it's not TPK. It's not a TPK.
Well, yeah, it's not a TPK, but it's
the thing to come with where is it at here? Nope, I'm in the wrong spot. Your goal was 40. You could have gotten. The reason why 40 means you get the ultimate trust of everybody else. I need to look at a chart real quick because I think you could have gotten less. Let me check here. Yeah, you could get less, but 40 gives you their help. And there's a lot of things that happen throughout the raid when you're attacking a complex that matters if you got 40 or more. So, like, for example, there are a few people who trust you enough to start casting healing spells in front of Ashenspell's armies during the encounter to keep you guys alive. Because it's a lot of fighting. It's a pretty big gauntlet. You don't have that at less than 40. They still technically help with the raid because they still want it to succeed, but they're more likely to help each other than to help you guys. But 40 means that you got their unwavering faith. You are family to them. You are Vin Diesel to them. If that makes any sense.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, I figured so. I can even look real quick to see. It's not a TPK. You still get to do the fight, but at this point,
but we don't get no help for the fight because the day is going to be up, and we were supposed to do that task. It's not going to get completed, so we're definitely not going to complete it. Getting their help.
You guys will not get healing spells. No bard song, which is irrelevant there. No extra information for what you might run into because they don't feel like they want to give you everything because they want to save that information for themselves. But they're still there. I mean, there's a whole thing here for happens if you guys get less than 40. But
I gotta hand it to the Shiitake. We all thought the Burning Mammoths were the worst tribe in the valley, but it's not true.
Yeah, they're not helpful at all. They're like, do our laundry, do this, do that. And it's like, but I'm like, dude, we're gonna help you kill the dragon. Do you not want our help?
You guys are gonna get wiped out. You are otter.
Thank you. Like we help them with one or two tasks. Like, oh, we need more. Yeah, I don't know how washing your car is gonna help you kill a dragon, but I guess you need my trust.
It's the Miyagi treatment. Remember, Miyagi put you through all the chores to kind of teach you something. It's because of y'all's diplomacy checks and how you talk to that whole thing. They don't have faith in you because you barely have faith in yourselves. And this is the show that you have at least something, some sort of characteristic, some sort of morality, and doing chores, because even though they're menial, means something to them. All of this meant something to them. That person cares for hurling their fears and really wants to.
Our people are about to die in 2 weeks, and all they have is chores for us to do.
It's all people really ever do is chores.
Oh.
This is their daily life. They have to live in this area with all these undeads and stuff. Anything you could do to make their life easier is a shining beacon. A beacon, should I say. That's what it was about. To show that you're willing to help them even in their menial tasks. Because, again, that's how the Broken Tusk work. Remember the menial task of babysitting for Weepakoa, or to go and clean up the standing stones. It's all about chores because it's the little things that matter the most to the people.
Right, but we didn't have to do all those chores for the other people that we've like seen and helped.
You did. You had to go and help remove all the necromancers and stop the spirits and stuff for the Medivian Crusaders. You had to essentially go and find the lost scouts in the caves for the hunters that you met in the
Yeah, but that was
caves.
like one mission. They're giving us like what, like 8, 10?
Well,
It's probably even more
I mean,
because
it's also for the population of Sutaki. This is like different groups, different sects. Like one of them specifically is the priests of blank. The other one's like the blacksmithers. Like they're all different groups. This is an entire village. About 1,500 people. Doing one mission for one person does not make 1,499 happy with you. That's not how that works. So all these tasks kind of get you into different sects so everybody can see you more. See that you're here despite the dangers to yourselves, that you're willing to help them. And then thus, they would be willing to help you. Just being here is nothing. If anything, coming here has actually added more pressure to them, which it did, especially because you guys made a big splash. Every time you made a big splash, like you did and had to run, both times, made it even harder. It increased the DC each time. Fighting inside the hearth, it makes it harder for the bartender to essentially keep her cover. She's on a blood owl. Fighting out in the front of the streets, like you guys did that first time with Ari, like a lot of things weren't in your favor, but it's not a TPK. If anything was going to TPK you, it was the raid. Lilani helping you guys, that might not be a big problem. The idea would be is now what do you come back with?
that's the point. That's where the party is like dead because Udyr doesn't know what's going on. By the time he knows what's going on, it's too late, and we got no followers.
Udyr could probably. You do. Your tribe is not too far away from the town, but definitely like in hiding.
I am not playing Shiitake, so I have. They're animals.
They're survivalists to the purest.
We are harboring their sacred child. They don't care.
Oh, no. That sacred child is specific to the Bloody Owls. A lot of the people here who are actual active worshippers of they want the god calling children to be killed because they know what kind of danger they would put in for their families. Like, let's say Bob. Bob has 3 kids of his own. He's a single dad because the mom was killed for standing up to Ashen Swell. Of course, he would save his 3 kids' life before he saves a random god caller. So if he found out it was there, he would sell you out. The people who want you to protect it are the ones who are helping you in your tribe currently. And Iokio has given you a way to do it. He put you in front of all the people that he knows has power in words. And he was like, all right, tell them what you want to do. Tell them what you told me so they can see the same thing. And then it was like, we're going to go murder and slaughter, and we need to and it's just like, wait, is that true? And then one person's like, well, no, now we want to bring them together. And there was so much controversy, like they were shaken. And that's fine. I hope I roleplay that out perfectly. So, like, all right, listen,
No, your roleplay was pretty good, yeah.
If you want to play this out, if you want to actually show us that you aren't these bloodthirsty people, that the Broken Tusk are worth it, because Iokio is the one who put his word on the line for you guys. Iokio asked you to essentially do these tasks. Show these people here who don't believe you that you're better than your words by doing actions. And the actions were to go do these chores. There would have been a lot less. Like, essentially doing that meeting for every person who succeeded, you would have gotten 2 points. You would only need to do like 3 tasks. You failed every one of those diplomacy checks. And of course, that's just how it is. But you don't have to play Sutaki. There's tons of people still left. I'd say tons. There's several dozen people still remaining in the Broken Tusk that are not named. And it would make sense. Like, it's been like 3 weeks that no one from their scouting party has come to talk to us. What is going on? We can't stay in the swamp, and it's very hard to feed an entire tribe in the swamps because there's no food here. So people are starting to get desperate. They're waiting for something, and no one's come to speak to them. So they would probably send 2 more people to come scout. And then they would run into Udyr in the town. And then Udyr were like, I don't know. Monstro and Bareth went out to the place. They should be back in like 2 days. And then 2 days pass and nothing happens. They're like, guess they got lost or whatever. And you can't afford to wait for them. There's a way to continue the campaign still. All is not lost. We just don't have the OG team anymore, technically.
And we don't have any support from these guys because, remember, that time comes.
You won't have any combat support. It'll be just you guys. They're still going to be there. Like, they still have to fight, because you guys are not fighting the entire group. They just aren't helping you. Per se. Like, they're not running over and making a random strike. They're not casting a heal spell at you if you need it. They're literally fighting their own battles. It's an entire raid, but the focus of the raid is going to be you guys moving through the fight.
Can I play 16 level 2 wolves?
You gonna control all that?
I don't think you want to do that.
I don't think so either.
For one, it's a lot of upkeep, and two, you're going to be missing a lot more attacks than you're hitting. I thought wolves are -1. Aren't wolves minus level 1?
No, they should be 1, right?
Hold on a second. No, they're level 1.
Okay, about to say, there's no way they're 0 or
Level 1,
level 1.
AC 15 with a +9 to hit with only 24 health.
I'll make it work.
And we can't talk to them.
Oh, yeah, that was the danger of it.
I mean, Udir,
Yes.
what do you think
About what?
about what we just talked about for 20 minutes?
Which is?
Continue knowing that we're not going to get the support of the people, and you have no clue what Burrough and Monster has been doing for the past 2 weeks.
Well, not 2 weeks. You've only been gone for 3 days.
Oh, 3 days.
So you're back.
No, they're not back.
Okay, so they're not back, and they're expecting me to tell them how I feel about a circumstance, about basically looking through time to determine that we will definitely not get the reputation.
Probably won't get the reputation.
Saying,
that just means that combat's going to be a little harder.
Now, I'm just saying this, but does my character know that him continuing these actions to gain their favor is me?
No, he wouldn't have.
So
I think he was asking you as a player.
yes, as a player, yes, it is futile, and thusly we should be making way for our plan of attack, or at least for actually sizing up our equipment.
I feel like we should have did that day one when we talked to those guys. But no, we had to do chores.
Don't start with me about that. I don't want to hear about your rhetoric about how we should have handled it.
Yes.
You didn't know
I could have told you guys, any plans that you would have made would have fallen out because you're literally fighting several dozen people by yourselves if you do not have the help of the town.
Yeah, but we don't have the help of the town still after this whole chore thing. So what was the point?
No. They are going to help you fight the menial people that those several dozen will be fighting. We'll be fighting the people of Tsutaki. But during the fight, they're not helping you. If you get in trouble, if you are needing a heal spell, these effects essentially are things they could have done in combat to kind of show you that they support you. They still got to fight. They still want to get out of this area. The idea would be is at that threshold it starts automatically because at that point things are kicked into motion. All the Tsutaki support you. In this case, a lot of them do. You guys are over 30 right now, or yeah, you would be over 30 once Udir finishes this next task. So a lot of people still support you. Mm-hmm. Not all the people, all those people you were talking to, essentially those are the high-level people, the 12, including Leilana.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yep, now we can hear you.
Those are the high-level people. Those are the people that will be helping you. Iokio and obviously Leilani is helping you because of the fighting, which means you do have some of their support, but not all of their support. And obviously beating the guy is going to give you a big reputation bump at the very end, so then you would probably get many of the Tsutaki people. But in the combat itself, they're not actually going to actively...
They're just going to be a distraction, basically.
They're a distraction. They would have been a distraction plus helping you. And again, one of them where it's like the Soothsayer would have cast a heal spell on anybody who needs it, like during certain situations. In this case, she's going to use her heal spells for her fellow Tsutaki people.
So Barada is an undead right now. That's what I heard.
Because I was trying my damnedest. The soil around the Ashen Tower, because of all the necromancy energies, because that's where they turned it, was so saturated, it creates undead in a specific radius around it. Just because of the way the soil is saturated in necromantic energies. Yeah, you were risen as an undead.
So can I play undead Baradas?
You would be mindless in this situation. You don't have a mind.
What about the zombie dedication?
I'm on the same.
It's the same thing. Those are essentially zombies indications for a situation where you keep your mind. Like you broke free from the control of whoever it was that made you. In this case, it's just the energies itself, like it created a minus construct. He's just an aimless zombie just milling about until someone comes in, like, commands undead.
Zombie Verado would have been cool, though.
Any worshippers of Sister Cinder would have killed Verado on the spot, though, because...
that too. I mean, no offense. I figured I was going to die today.
I didn't think you were going to. If it was literally just one of you, like if Barrett went by themselves, I'm like, it's a rogue. I think his stealth is okay. One person is a little harder to track than two people walking through, plus Monstro is notoriously loud. So, would have been a different situation. If a whole party was going, I would have made it automatic, and you guys would have fought about a mile outside of the town.
I mean, we both weren't stealthing, so it's cool. But that's a lot to think about for new character ideas and stuff. Come back to the tribe.
Again, that would be because you're going to be in the tribe. That's the mentality. These people have been waiting in the swamp. Monstro led them out here after specifically breaking their codes of oath and all their plans. Like, you have been constantly over and over belittling the Broken Tusk way in front of everyone there. And then at this point, you drug them into the swamp with no safe havens and wait here. And they've been waiting and heard nothing back. So they're going to send other scouts, likely more trustworthy ones, forward to locate what's going on and likely meet Udir and then what the fuck's happening kind of thing. That would be you guys. That would be your forward thought. If you play Broken Tusk.
Barrett, are you playing Broken Tusk?
Energy.
Yeah.
I think that would be the reasonable thing to do.
Broken Tusk team.
Yep, all the way.
As a player, I just hate the shiitake, so I just can't do it.
Because you got Leilani not Leilani's not doing. No offense, what is Leilani, by the way? What class?
She is. I'm not going to say it until you guys find her out.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, you want to roll a die today?
What?
Just,
okay, I'll roll a die. Let's see.
Maybe a skill. Maybe.
Let's try this skill out. See if it works.
Well, roll.
This is all you're gonna see.
Good stuff.
Came back as a cleric. Spoilers. I mean, there was a way you guys could have had 30. I think 36 is the max you could have before you got to the town. You guys had 27.
Yeah, we needed 40.
So you were missing 9 from out and about the world, including the fact that you could have gotten like 3. I think 3 max if you would have contributed to that statue that you desecrated. Because people are like, okay, so you're willing to do something that's not going to anger the god that could just kill us when they want to, because they love killing people. But because you destroyed the statue, it led to a loss of a reputation point because he took out his anger on somebody else, even though he knew it was you. Little things like that. All the little things always add up. Oh man, I love this one. You guys, there's a few more tasks left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them left for Udir to take on, which he can do in this time before he realizes that you guys aren't coming back. But again, work on a character. I know that it sucks not to have your OGs again. What is this for Barada? You've technically changed from your daughter to Barada.
This is number 4.
This is your number 4?
This is number 4? Oh yeah, this is number 4, yeah.
Let's go.
This is my first.
Only your second.
No, it's my first.
Is it that Monstro hasn't died? This is your first death.
Yeah, it's my first death.
I've lived this long. Well, have you? I mean, you're still alive. I'm pretty sure that Monstro would still be alive, but now in the grips of this for however long it's going to be, whatever ends.
Are you even suggesting it's possible to even get her back? Yeah, I thought so. No offense.
I-
Not to be rude. Not to be
I-
rude.
Unless they have like access to powerful spells that would allow them to get into the war camp itself to know exactly where you are. Assuming you have anything on you that they can use a locate spell for to get you and then find a way immediately out. Sneaking into that war camp would be very dangerous. And that's also assuming that they even think that you've been captured. Like, they have no idea, no. So, I don't think so. I'm even looking at the scope of what happens towards the end of it.
I mean, I have never seen anybody get captured and rescued before. I believe
It happens a lot. There were POWs even in the military, but you were put through the fucking ringer for the longest time. If they rescue you, you're no longer the same Monstro. And because of how Monstro is, because of how abrasive was the word you were looking for before. Whoever that was asking for the word. Abrasive. Because she's so abrasive, they'll likely just freaking kill you. Or make it to where you can't be so abrasive. There's so many different kind of drugs out there to make you complacent. It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's a magical world. They don't need drugs. They just need magic. Little
Also,
pixie dust.
They could. They have magic. Also, they could also likely set up a. They're going to scarification you as well. They're going to make you appear to be burning mammoth, so that even if you were to kind of show up from a distance, guess what the broken tusk would see?
A burning mammoth.
Guess what you have portrayed so much that you should do to all burning mammoths?
Burn people.
Murder them, kill them. That's what Munster's been doing. You hated it so much that you saved that one burning mammoth who was clearly hurt.
I didn't know. Did not save him. Did not help. Did not do anything for him at all.
I know that. So the thing is these people that you been living with, these broken tusk, would see you, probably recognize you, and say she would want us to honor her own wishes, as she so clearly put it when she did not want to honor ours for how people buried in our own tribe. And then they would kill you. Do to you what you said that you would do to Bernie Madoff.
They would not do that, but that's funny. That is funny because they would stick true. They would stick true to their tribe. They're like, no matter even what Monstro says or anything, they're gonna be like, this is the broken tusk way. They're not just gonna just do that.
Would they?
Yeah.
So then she would be okay with that.
Who would be okay? Me? Wait, Monstro?
Yeah, Munster.
Would she be okay with them doing that?
Would she be okay with doing against her wishes? You made it.
No, to be honest, no. But at the same time, they wouldn't break their own. They wouldn't break their own. What is it called? Rule.
You're probably right about that, but I don't think because you have been modified to
really they're gonna go down a level and just like, oh yeah, let's be like her for a second and kill her, and then let's go back to our rules. They wouldn't do that. They're too loyal to their rules.
You're probably right about that. I've been agreeing with you for the past few minutes. What I'm saying is because of that, though, Munster would live to her own teachings because she so politically lived that way and likely would end yourself. Or at least take a lot of people down with you before they killed you. Or at least aim to, because you don't need a weapon to fight.
True.
Feel bad. It wasn't a lose-lose situation. There was a way out of it. Those guys were not that strong. The Barbarian was the only one. I also roll very well, but
I have no clue how Barrett was going to get out of that situation, to be honest. Like I wanted him to get out of the situation, but I was like, there's only one invisible potion. I can't heal you.
His armor class is very high. I mean,
and my boots will let me go.
But you were like, oh, we can't run either way. So I'm like, well, what's the point of running? We just die here. And I was like, I accepted death at that point when you said we couldn't run.
I think that again, if you had been Raging, I think you would have done enough damage to kill the Barbarian before she put a lot of extra hurt on him.
But then we still have to deal with the guys who attack up opportunity us, and we can't step.
Yeah, but they were very weak. He could drop them off really easily. The archers were the bigger problem because they were far away. But once that wouldn't be an issue either.
Yeah, then the archers would have shot us.
Honestly,
we had to run away.
That invisibility potion would have been huge on him because he could have treated all of his attacks with sneak attack. Oh,
what was that?
He left. Yeah.
I lost someone.
No, he's
the
going.
game is technically already over.
Yeah, so he's going to bed. He's not much of a. He doesn't talk a lot. It's cool.
But invisibility potion on him would have been huge because he would have treated all of his attacks sneak attack.